while.
That's fine. We just got the stream back up, so.
All right, we are back. All right.
Yeah, we're back. But Chris, I think, do you still have all their flight cards?
All right. Yes, we lost connection there to our Starlink for a little bit, but we're back. Thank you. I like the Launch Canada logo too. Do we have stickers available? Do we have stickers available, Aaron? Yeah, we have stickers. Geigertron 3000, are you around Timmins? Because we have stickers. If you want stickers, where did everybody go? Well, we're back here. I'm at the right now. We're hiding in the shade. Yeah, let's get some claquettes. You know those. There we go. Okay, so we have our guest star there, Noah, and we have your boy, the main man of the hour, Mr. Double A himself, Aaron. Hey, Aaron, can you hear me?
How's it going, Nico?
I'm doing great. How are you doing,
stream.
buddy?
Thank you for bearing with us. Sometimes we lose connection out here in the wilderness. So, super thankful everyone's bearing with us here.
Mic
check, mic check.
And I see Geigertron 3000. You have your son
accurate.
Logan
Yeah,
on
looks good.
OTEC.
Right.
If you want,
So
you
this
can
is my
send him
ballast.
to the live stream tent. We can give him
Help
some more
yourself also,
stickers.
by the way. But
he should have gotten some
I figured
stickers
I
as
needed
well
about
earlier.
500 grams of mass in order to balance my rocket. I was like, I'll find something at the launch site, and then got here and was like, that'll work.
Aaron, are you unmuted?
Yes.
Okay,
Mic check? Yeah, I'm coming through fine.
awesome.
How many viewers do we have?
I will double check in a sec. We
Yo,
rock.
shout out
you.
to Geigertron 3000, who's like the only guy in the chat. Our #1 biggest fan, Geigertron 3000. This is always a struggle having the hat on top of the headset, so I still
Yes.
have some shade.
Very nice. It is toasty out here. The sun's directly overhead. We're looking at about 2 in the afternoon.
Oh, 11 viewers.
Fantastic.
Look at us go.
Man. So, we've talked... Okay. So we've talked a lot on stream, and this is something you probably... We talked a lot about the process for university teams to queue up and go to launch. What's the process for the, like, the certification launches? Like, who do they have to go through? What's, like, the waiting for all that? Like...
That's a pretty similar situation. All when you think about it, they still have to have their rocket inspected. And then once the pads are open, they can go out to the other pads. Shout out to my mom in the chat, Nelson LDH. That's my mom. Remember to smash that like button, smash subscribe, smash the bell notification icon, send in the super chats. This is a new stream, right? This is a new stream, so you have to press the like button again.
Like it again.
You gotta
yeah.
like it again. Yeah, exactly. Kalen animation. Smash the like button. Isn't Kalen here at the site? Kalen is part of our
I'm
blessed
not sure.
rocketry. Kalen, to get off the stream and prepare your rocket, because you guys haven't even launched yet. Anyways, have you had your rocket on stream already, Aaron?
I have.
Has the chat
a few
already
times.
seen this many
It
more
has,
times?
yeah. We've used it as examples for rocket flight dynamics and stuff, and like parts of the rocket as well.
Yeah.
What I'd really like to get on stream is Simon's rocket, because he is not finished yet. Well, maybe flight ready.
Which one
but-
is Simon's rocket? The sawdust
Yes.
one? Yeah. That one's the sawdust fins are potentially a health and safety hazard. Anyways, we're sorry there's not as much action out on the field today
It's a bit of a low
for the
right
chat,
now.
but there are only 3 more teams remaining who need to fly from the main area. There are still 4 more teams from the secondary advanced area, but you know, we're not right there, so we don't have the 100% information at all times. But it doesn't look like any launches are imminent. It's a bit of a lull.
Bit of a lull. We have a couple cert flights, I think, queued up that'll go at some point.
Yep,
but
there'll be more rockets going up, but nothing big.
none of the big ones.
We have University of Victoria has been here since the morning, but I feel like they are still not quite ready. They've been out and back a couple of times, so still battling issues and stuff.
Alright, now can you please pass me some ballast?
Okay, here's some ballast.
Thank you
some
very
edible
much.
ballast.
Some delicious.
Are you actually doing that,
Yes.
bro? But these are valuable, man.
Yeah, I know.
These
They'll
can be
become
used
more
for food.
valuable as they go to space.
I didn't know 600 feet was considered space.
It is, too. I'm from Chatham, Ontario. We don't have hills.
600 feet was probably the distance from, I don't know, my front lawn to my back lawn. That's how much of a hill it is.
Right, because you're from British Columbia.
Yeah.
Question for Noah. You're from BC?
Yeah.
Do you hug trees?
Say again?
Do you hug trees?
Do I hug trees?
Yeah.
I have probably hugged a tree at some point in my life.
Right
yeah.
on. That's good.
Say again?
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
There you go.
What's not to like about trees? Although, here's the
Sometimes you
thing.
get in the way of
In general life, I am a big fan of trees. Trees are fantastic. You know, they're made of wood. Wood is cool. They have leaves or like pine needles, also very cool. But there's one sort of situation where I hate trees with a passion, and that is at rocket launches. Trees are the enemy at rocket launches. They block your sight. They make it harder to walk through places to get your rocket, and your rockets will land in them. Man, we got a lot of little bugs in your ballast, hey? Look at these guys.
Oh, shoot.
That's a weird looking bug.
Give this a little hold there.
So this is
Added
Aaron's
quite a
nose
bit of
cone,
mass to there.
but it is now filled with very edible ballast. So you can actually probably take a drink of blueberries from that. Kalen Animation says he's not at the site. Alright, Kalen giving us the inside scoop that Arbalest could be ready for launch attempt around 8 AM tomorrow. There might be pulling an all-nighter at the site. That's a very interesting proposition.
There's a bug in my rocket.
Anyways, that could be interesting.
Alright, now how do you suppose I seal these blueberries in here? Because I didn't give that thought.
I think you should just like eat them or pour them back into the ballast thing, and you have 5 fins. Surely you're stable enough.
The stability factor on open rocket was 0.5. But more importantly, I just need to add mass to my rocket.
You could use, I mean, the standard way to do it is by using copper BBs and epoxy down the nose cone.
Mm-hmm.
And it would probably be better to not use the epoxy on the blueberries. I think that might make them taste a little better.
That's true.
Or a little worse.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, do you have a favorite tasting epoxy?
Oh, dude, JB Weld's delicious. I eat that with a spoon.
Yeah. How's the mouth feel?
Oh, dude, it's sour, but it's also like very full, very filling.
Yeah.
Very high in caffeine as well.
High in caffeine, really?
Yeah.
So maybe I should be using a little bit of JB Weld in the
JB
morning
Weld
with my
instead of
cereal?
this is a joke, by the way. JB Weld is toxic.
No. I personally am a big fan of West System.
Oh, yeah?
System epoxy. It's got a little bit of like citrusy taste in there.
Mm.
And if you're feeling
That'd
like
be good to
fish, Air epoxy has a little bit of a fishy taste.
Delicious.
Great tasting epoxy.
Yeah, what's your... Brendan, come here. What's your favorite tasting epoxy?
There, maybe we'll get Brendan on stream too to tell us about his favorite tasting epoxy.
Do you know where Simon is?
Maybe not. Maybe Dylan wants to come on the stream?
Oh, it's nap time for Dylan.
Oh yeah? Okay.
He's already been interviewed.
Dylan's
Here,
been on the
a
stream
friend.
already? Okay.
We not on the stream yet, but we interviewed him.
Look at this friend. Friend.
Where?
Friend.
Who else is in the chat today?
Where's the headphone?
Everyone
Nico
say
has
hi
it.
in the chat.
Nico, can I have the headphone?
Nico, can you also zoom out?
Yeah, zoom straight into me, Nico.
There he is.
Nico's operating our switchboard today. As usual, I think he's gonna screw with all of our settings again. So.
Yeah, Nico screwed up our OBS setup last time.
Do we still have water bottles under here?
No, they're gone.
Unfortunate.
Is there a water bottle filling station?
Yes, it's next to the med tent.
Excellent. I might have to refill a water bottle.
Yeah. Yeah. So what were we talking about?
We were talking about, first of all, ballast and then epoxy.
We were talking
and
about
what's
the
your
different
favorite
flavor of epoxies.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't think
Shout
any.
out to the chat. Shout out to Rose Marois.
Hi.
We're missing you out here, Rose.
Hi from Vancouver Island. Hi from Sweden.
Man, wonder what he's doing up there.
Yeah. Shout out to our international folks.
Hi, Phil.
Nico says hi, Phil. So yeah, what were we
We're
talking?
of course kidding.
So we're talking
Phil,
about,
we haven't mentioned him very much, but he actually helped with a lot of the setup of this stream. Unfortunately, couldn't make it out to Launch Canada this year, but we really appreciate everything he's done. So thanks, Phil. Gotta pour out a Josh for Phil.
a what? That's water.
That's what InSpace was saying.
Can I have some?
Sure.
Gotta hydrate.
Hydrate or dadrate.
Wait.
That's what they
Chat
say.
doesn't need to listen to me.
They need to listen to it.
No. All right.
Dihydrate or hydrate.
Hydrate frost.
God. So yeah, favorite flavor of epoxy. I don't think anything beats the stench of JB Weld when you're doing it, dude. Like West Systems has that like kind of earthy smell to it. JB Weld just smells rank. Like
Aeropoxy genuinely has a little bit of fish.
okay.
Yeah, it's kind of. I swear there's like fish sauce in it or something like that.
What does phenolic resin smell like?
Oh, you don't want if you're smelling phenolic resin, that's a problem. Like you need to be wearing like the.
You
so
can have a
much
little
stuff.
formaldehyde as a treat.
Nah. Anybody in the chat, please don't. Please don't eat phenolic resin.
So
Epoxy, it's all good, you know.
Asking for news on OTEC recovery and news on the McGill team.
So Ontario Tech, I believe, is out recovering, searching for their rocket. So I don't have any more information than that, but I believe they know, they were aware of, their last known location on descent or something. No news on McGill. They're working.
They have to take it easy today for the most part. They were at the site very, very, very late last night, and so they deserve not only to sleep in, but to take it easy, take a step back, and really figure out what is going on with their rocket. Because it's like we keep saying, do it right.
It's a lot easier to figure out. T-Teb is my favorite smell. The thing that concerns me is I know he knows what T-Teb smells like. Noah, do you know what T-Teb smells like?
I do not, but I feel like that's probably a good thing.
Really strong isopropyl alcohol, according to Phil.
Okay.
So, yeah, you don't want to smell T-Teb. For anyone that's curious, T-Teb is what's typically used to ignite kerosene liquid oxygen rocket engines. It is pyrophoric, which means that once it comes in contact with air, it will like catch fire and explode.
Really exciting stuff. When is this year's hybrid fire scheduled for? Now, Kaylin, I don't know if you mean like when the motor is going to be firing, or if you mean when the hybrid pads are going to cause a forest fire. I assume both of them might happen at roughly the same time.
Linearly
Because
extrapolating.
last year there was a forest fire caused by a hybrid engine.
Linearly extrapolating it should.
It was
For
put
anyone
out.
concerned.
Yes.
It was a bit exciting.
If we linearly extrapolate, though, it should be McGill at a rate of 1 per year.
Yeah, I guess so.
This is why it's so
McGill-
important to take the time
forest
and do
fire.
it right.
I guess the problem so far is that McGill has been having has not been excess fire; it has been a lack of fire.
Yep.
Which is a better
Coming
problem
from
to
their
have.
engine.
It's a much better problem.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It's a less exciting problem, but it is a much better problem.
What do you have the corkscrew out for?
Oh, I'm playing with it.
No, you're not. You're not like corkscrewing something out of your rocket.
I don't know if we still have all these hats showing, but if you separate those hats, you could. I don't know if the chat could see them, but those are some of our sponsors. Shout out to the Out Launch Canada sponsors.
Cicerone.
We got the Air
Incorporated.
Force, Canadian Air Force,
We have
Cicerone.
Pratt & Whitney, the
Pratt &
title
Whitney.
sponsor, and we have MDA as well.
Oh yeah, we got the
It's on
MBA
my
hat
head
there.
there.
Yeah, just some of our many sponsors.
Yeah, some of the many sponsors. The ones that, well, at least these three here are the ones that had given out hats at the conference in the past days. that's another good reason to come out to these events. Is the sponsors present often bring a lot of really cool merchandise.
Is Emma looking for a motor? I think Emma might be looking for a
Sole
motor.
reason to
Well, we're about to have someone else come on to the stream here in a second. No, I think she's just looking for Brendan.
No, I was actually looking for you.
Okay.
I was wondering if I could borrow your thing to make holes that you had. I also wanted to know if I like size.
Aaron, question in the chat for Aaron is what motor is he flying his rocket on?
So my plan is I'm going to be flying an L1 on an H225 apogee of I'm trying to add ballast to get the apogee to around 600 feet. Should that go well, I'm going to change the weight and try to scramble together all the electronics in order to fly an L2 on whichever J rocket I can find. That's not likely, but currently just the H225.
Great. Shout out to all our 30 viewers. real big crowd in here today.
Okay, finally, Aaron's gone. We can roast it. We can
Okay.
roast the shit out of his.
Well,
oh shit.
We
we can
I don't know
roast
about
his
roasting,
rocket.
but anyways, should we maybe share what we said about your level?
Oh
earlier?
yeah, we should totally.
So, anyways, you want to give it a little background on your rocket?
Yeah,
And some
so
of its build quality?
I mean, yeah. So you want to bring it? It's literally just sitting in its
maybe
own
we
chair
get rid
there.
of this one.
Yeah. Get this out of here.
Anyways, we'll just bring the back because that's the only real part. Well, no, actually,
No, you need
because the
both.
comments came from this whole inside part, right?
Okay.
I'm so sweaty from sitting on this plastic. Ugh.
This is my rocket. This is flying on a J motor, which will be fun. So there's a couple different parts for this, and I believe I've done several crimes according to Noah here. So, I believe we're flying something. Yes, we are. That was a G motor flying out of one of the smaller pads there.
Yeah, another G77 Redline. Classic single-use Aerotech motor.
Nice.
Yo, shout out to Brian Lawton from Australia in the chat. Any connection to Launch Canada, Brian, or are you just viewing for fun?
Good
Let
eye,
us know.
mate.
Let us know in the chat. Love to see the international love coming over from some of our brothers in the Commonwealth.
Brothers in the Commonwealth.
Anyway, should we talk about this, or are we gonna have a couple other ones?
We'll
coming
see.
up soon?
We'll give him a second to see if there's going to be another one, and then we can continue talking about my crimes against Rocketry.
I don't know if can the stream even see those ones? Maybe not.
Yeah, they're going again.
Right, another G77 rocket coming up.
Four,
5, 4,
three,
3, 2,
two,
1.
one.
And here it comes.
Or not.
Yeah, that one might have been a misfire, perhaps. There's been a lot of igniter trouble with these G77s.
Yeah, not sure what's
So
going on
I'm not
there.
really sure what's going on there, but...
I wonder. Oh,
Oh, it finally decided to light. There you go.
Heard
Chuckled
us.
for a while.
heard us saying things about it, and was like, just wanted to prove us wrong. Man, that's up there. Man, I hope none of these are coming down ballistic, because nobody can see them.
But yeah, no, they're motor eject. The chutes are coming out.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So yeah, there's a electronics bay inside of here, and a bulkhead that's epoxied inside about here. The electronics sit on top of the bulkhead, and this section up here is for a main parachute, whereas the section back here is for a drogue parachute.
and there's a whole bunch of bulkheads in the way and stuff. Essentially, Brendan here has constructed this rocket in such an unorthodox, weird way that requires him to do so many more complicated things than if he'd just done it with the avionics bay in the coupler, like you are supposed to do if you read the instructions of the rocket.
Oh, this isn't the kit.
Or anyways, if you had looked at any other rocket ever. So, as I was inspecting Brendan's rocket over here, I made the comment that after seeing this, I believe he should have one of his levels removed, and caused quite an uproar of laughter.
This would be great. I think I'd be the first person ever to get demoted, but not completely have their certification revoked.
Yeah.
And you know,
if you build a good rocket, you can get certified, and if you build a really bad rocket, you have to take punishment.
So I'd get decertified one level from car, and then I'd register with Tripoli and get re-promoted.
Oh, the loopholes! The loopholes!
Oh man, I don't know if that actually would work. It probably would, honestly.
Probably would, but I don't know how well you could get away with it.
Yeah.
Car is small enough that if they knew they demoted your level, they would probably
they'd probably
remember your name.
And then they'd just be like, oh no, level 1, back to level 1.
And then once they caught you doing the loophole, they'd punish you another level, back to level 0.
but I'd be level 2, so I'd go back to level 1 again.
No, level 0 this time.
Oh no.
I wonder if it's possible to go into the negative.
Ooh. What's a negative? Like do you just get restricted from G classes?
Yeah, maybe you're restricted all the way down to F or some, or maybe D. You can only fly up to D.
Yeah. But yeah, so this rocket may or may not fly tomorrow or the next day, or today if I put a lot of work in, but that's probably not happening at this point.
Sitting in front of the stream camera is more fun, perhaps. Looks like Simon's got a respirator on. Is he doing some sanding?
Oh yeah.
What cartridge you got in that, Simon? Particle filter, eh? Is that the correct
come on stream wearing that?
Sure.
Alright, we're gonna have a little bit of Darth Vader on the stream coming up here. I might swap out for Simon.
Yeah, sure.
I get a little overheating in the sun here.
Nah, it's great to have you on, as always.
Yeah, oh look, when I went on, the viewer count went down from 32 to 27.
Oh
I'm
no.
doing my job. I'm so unpopular on the stream that the viewer count is going down. Oh, we got another one going up.
Is that the... What?
I didn't even hear a countdown.
No, there wasn't a countdown for that.
I don't think there was. We probably shouldn't be broadcasting that, because that's kind of...
Yeah, that's...
there was a countdown. There was a countdown. We just didn't hear it.
That also might have been one of the ones that hang fired, maybe?
It can't hang fire for that long.
I don't know, man. Is it just because this is the... If that didn't intend to launch, that'd be the second time the launch control system has done something funky today.
Oh, look, we lost another 4 viewers.
Put this there. But yeah. It's gonna be a lot of effort to sand those fillets.
You're trying to do the fillets?
Yes, sir.
Is that 1,000 grit? Oh no, it's 100. Okay.
One
You're
grit.
gonna need 20 grit, because this is a rougher grit than the paper.
It works. I got this one down.
Oh, that's actually not bad.
You should take one of the rocks here and use your one
Anyways,
grit.
you want to go on stream, or are you keeping sanding?
I'm gonna continue sanding.
Okay.
You can still
Well, I don't want to leave Brendan alone here.
Hey man, we can always pull someone. Your safety from the sun is always top priority. Safety is #1 priority, as some wise man on
Safety
YouTube
is not the
used to
#1
say.
priority. Entertainment for you, the viewer, is our #1 priority.
Yeah, safety's the 3rd priority. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, the first one is entertainment, the viewer. The second one is reaching 1,000 subscribers in the Launch Canada YouTube channel. So hit the subscribe button. All 24 viewers, you better be subscribed.
Please.
Otherwise, Adam will not have the live stream for next year. So if you want to see a live stream on next year's Launch Canada, we got to reach 1,000 subscribers. Otherwise, we lose the live stream budget.
We lose the live stream budget, and Adam will do terrible things to us. We'll get put on a boat in the middle of a lake, and then he'll shoot the boat so we sink.
I was gonna say he's gonna launch a rocket at us.
He's gonna launch a rocket at the boat.
Kaylin says bring Alec on. Where's Alec?
Where's Alec? We can
Timo, is
definitely
Alec
bring
over
Alec
there
on
with you?
stream.
No. Okay, sorry, Kaylin. We can't bring Alec on at the moment.
We'll bring him on
Maybe
eventually.
Timo. Maybe we can bring Timo on the stream. Timo's flying the drone. We can't bring Timo on the stream.
Is it illegal to operate a drone while on a live stream?
I don't think there are any laws about what you can do in a live stream. Well, there surely there are.
Would that be
But
like
I don't think they
distracted
overlap
drone
with the drone laws.
Yeah.
We're having another G77 launch coming up. We're gonna get a countdown.
Red Chicken's the name of this rocket. I caught that much.
Yep. So these rockets are from a local high school club in Timmins.
3,
5,
2,
4, 3, 2,
1.
1. Here it comes. It's smoking. Should be coming in a second.
Where do you see the smoke? Oh my god.
Maybe not. Maybe this one will surprise us in a few more seconds, like the others. But yeah, something going on with this batch of G77s. They're just not liking the light.
Do you think it's the igniter or do you think it's the motors?
I have no idea. I wonder if it might be the people not inserting the igniters all the way to the top. But
It could be.
I assume usually they have like one of the experienced Rocketeers down there with them
Yeah.
to install the igniters. So they should be good. But yeah, anybody you see walking past in the background of our shot, like wearing pink, that's the local high school group, student group. Anyways.
But yeah, if you wanted to head out, Noah,
Yeah,
that's
I think
totally
I'm gonna
fair.
head out. I'm gonna go rehydrate myself.
Nice.
But always good. You know, we got back to 33 viewers.
Okay.
There we go. Far cry from yesterday when what were we at? Like 150 viewers?
Yeah,
or
we're at
something
like
that?
150. I mean, that was also when a lot of universities were going.
But yeah,
on.
yesterday was a much busier launch day. So hopefully you guys who are here on now were able to catch some of the launches from earlier today. We had who did we have? We had Sherbrooke, and McMaster University, and both of them appeared to have nice, successful launches.
Yeah, I think we're still.
Actually, I mean, I can stick around. We can talk about a little bit about recap those launches a bit.
Yeah, sure.
So Sherbrooke launched on the beautiful, amazing motor, the O3400, Cesaroni O3400, my favorite motor.
Nice long burn
it's
on
IMAX
that,
propellant.
too.
It's the biggest, most impulse motor you can get in a 4-inch case. It's a serious business motor. But it has this lovely, like almost brown smoke, like white with a hint of brown, almost like it glows, and the flame has like a touch of green. Oh, it's so nice. It almost looks like you can be launching it in the middle of the day, and the color of the smoke, it looks like a cloud being hit by the sunset. That's how I describe it. It's just like purely amazing. So Sherbrooke had a beautiful flight in the O3400, and then McMaster had a wonderful flight on some other motor. I forget what it was, but it was an M of some sort. I think it was like maybe a green. It might have been a green. I think it was a green. 6 grain 75mm green, as far as I know. I can't remember the designation. But they had a nice flight, and they have come a long way because they were having a whole load of trouble with their rocket over the weekend on the conference day and setting it up. But today, you know, I was out there at the pad helping them set up and stuff, and it was running really smoothly. And thankfully, it looked like they had a perfectly nominal flight, which is really good because I actually lent them my flight computer altimeter to install in their rocket. And so I'm going to get it back in one piece. They're currently somewhere in the woods, I think, trying to find it.
Nice.
They had good GPS connection and stuff, so that's good for them. So those were our 2 flights today. You can rewind the stream, or you probably have to go back to the other stream.
Yep.
Day 3, not day 3.5. And find some of the replays of those 2 beautiful launches. But with that, I think I'll leave Brendan to do, you know, some solo manning of the stream, and perhaps
some exciting stuff. Right.
I'll call it for now. So
thanks for being on the
shout
stream.
out to our viewers. Like and subscribe, bell notification, you know, comment, you know, tell Brendan how cool he is, and we'll see you guys later.
See you later. That was Noah Gaffron, everyone. Well, what do you guys want to see now? If we get to 1,000 subscribers, we can probably get a drag race out of Chris upstairs. Except we actually already had that, but it just wasn't intended. There were 2 G certification flights that launched at the same time, which it is allowed, but it's just allowed when you intend to do it. So Nico, do you want to come back on the stream? Close up drone footage?
The mic is
Do we have any?
hot here, both figuratively and literally.
Do we have drone footage right now?
I don't think we do. I will check here. Bear with me. No, we do not have drone footage.
No.
I think
Alex taking a bit of a break right now.
Yeah.
I think he's. I heard that he's out at the advanced pad. So.
Yeah, and I know earlier we discussed briefly Darth Vader. With having some issues here. Bear with me.
Let's play the UVic video.
Yeah, we showed the UVic video.
Do you want to play it again because it got cut off when the old stream died?
I was gonna show Darth Vader's kids from the conference.
You should play the UVic video.
Okay. Yeah, I will play the UVic video for those.
All right, we're here with the team from the land of the newlywed and the nearly
we'll have
dead.
some other
UVic.
some more
can you tell us a little bit about your
videos
rocket?
queued up for you guys after
your
that.
Names? Yeah, tell us what your names are first.
Yeah, Nico, if you want to play those, we'll see you guys in a little bit.
Team lead. I'm Isla. I do telemetry and PCB design.
I'm Mateo, and I'm the avionics lead.
I'm Matthew, and I'm the analysis lead.
My name is Marvin. I'm the structures lead.
I'm Zoe, and I'm a structures member.
There you go. We got UVic. And okay, starting from left to right, tell us about the components that you work on and a little bit about the team.
Yeah, for sure. Do you want me to come around this way? The one that I worked on myself that I'm quite proud of are. We have here solid aluminum machine fins that we designed and prototyped in-house.
Those are slick. You want to zoom in on this?
Yeah. So we had these designed when we prototyped them all in-house, and then we worked with a machine shop at our university to have the machine. And so they're designed to be as optimal as they can be to minimize the drag on the fins during supersonic flight while maximizing the area that they can have.
They really give me Cybertruck vibes.
Yes, yeah, they're very sharp. They've drawn blood from multiple people already.
So in a world where everyone seems to be making like composite fins, especially in the airframes, what kind of is like what decisions went into using aluminum instead?
One of the best advantages of it is that you can get a really repeatable shape that is always the same for all four fins. And it means that when you manufacture them, you know that they're within a very specific tolerance range of each other, and it minimizes the chance that there's any deviation up from it, and it has very predictable qualities, right? So we know exactly how aluminum behaves under stress, and we know exactly how it's going to behave under flight. And so that means that the only point of sort of uncertainty is the connection point, and that's where we can focus all of our efforts, is making sure they don't come loose.
And sorry, where's the connection point?
So the connection point, we have a base down here that we've put structural epoxy underneath, and there's an aligning fin cage that goes into the middle that aligns them and gives them structural support with bolts.
So the epoxy, is it bonding from the metal to the carbon fiber?
Exactly, yeah. So it goes right to the carbon fiber, and we haven't applied any paint or clear coat to that area, and it means that area, you get that entire surface area of bonding to hold on that aluminum.
What kind of what kind of epoxy is it?
I believe it's Loctite E120.
HP 120 ES. It's the aerospace grade. You can get all the data sheets for them, so it's really nice.
Okay, right on. And are you guys doing a solid engine, hybrid engine?
Yeah, we're flying a CGI N2540.
Okay.
Yeah, we're flying that to 30,000 feet.
Ooh, that's pretty high. Is there anything else that you want to tell us about your rocket? Any highlights?
What do we keep going with?
This year we have a custom PCB on board. This is a flight computer we're trying to develop as a platform for future years. So we have 2 iterations here. The goal is to make a PCB that has an STM32 and all the sensors that we need every year on our rocket anyway, so future team members can get a head start on the PCB design by already having those interfaces and the basic programming done. So the goal this year is to flight test that. It was originally going to control our payload, but part of the major design was the loss of the payload. So as a result, we have that flight computer, and all it really does also is power the telemetry system and a little buzzer so we know when it's on.
And can it transmit signals through the carbon fiber walls of your rocket?
It does not go through the carbon fiber. The transmitter is in the nose cone, so it's fiberglass. We've tested the fiberglass, we've tested the paint. Specifically, it is 3D printed nylon with fiberglass in it. So we've tested to make sure that it can transmit through that. It's 100 milliwatt transmit power, which is nothing to scoff at.
Nice. And I see you also have an antenna here. Is this for your ground segment?
Yes, it's a 7-element Yagi-Uda antenna. It was designed several years ago. And one funny thing about it is we have to hold it at a 90-degree angle so that we don't have polarization loss. We keep meaning to design a cross-polarized antenna that has 2 Yagis at 90 degrees, and that ends up being a project that never gets done. So.
Yeah, I can't help but notice. Is it on a hockey stick?
Yes, this is our boombox. It does look like a hockey stick, hence the hockey tape. That is the goal.
Love that. Very Canadian. Very Canadian. I love it.
We had to represent. It was designed when we went to SAC. We had to show that we were Canadian somehow.
Of course, of course. Do you want to talk a little bit about the designs that you've been working on as well?
Yeah, I mean, as the avionics lead, I'm kind of overseeing most of the stuff that's just been talked about. So I kind of been like involved in the projects. Although Isla's handled a lot of like the technical details of the actual design, and then I do a lot of like the software programming for the flight computer and setting that up for future years and getting it.
Right on, right on. Thank you so much. Any last thoughts for the team?
Yeah, so from a structures perspective, I don't know what these guys talked about, but we've done extensive testing on our fuselage. So we've done impact testing, bending testing, we've done compression testing. So we've done a lot of work on the composites for this, so we're quite confident in it. I don't know. Did you guys want some?
So how does that differ from the design that you guys had last year?
So we spent a lot more time testing and setting up the tests this year. So we actually got in an impact lab and we actually tested our hardware, which is something that we didn't have time to do last year. So we're just having some verification before coming to comp was really nice.
So is it a complete clean sheet, or do you have anything still from last year? I guess you have the antenna, but
no. So we manufacture our own composite oven to make these long composite tubes. So this is all one piece, and it was all cured. It's a pre-preg. So we made our own composite oven so we could do that, and it's made in house. We use a 5.5-inch aluminum mandrel.
Very impressive. I love the paint job too. Very pretty. Well done. So, UVic, everyone.
Alright, hi there folks. Some of our live streaming team has gone on a bit of a bathroom break, so I'm back here by myself again. Love to know if anyone in the chat has any questions about rockets, or, about the competition, or just, anything else. I'd be happy to answer, since I don't really have any talking points or prompts at the moment. Currently, I'm filling out my flight card for my certification launch, hopefully later today. Alright, I also cannot see the chat from this position too, so I've got to move out of the way. Does anyone ever put a camera on board a rocket? Yes, and in fact many teams do. The problem is that it's really difficult to get the actual link to get a live video feed. So a lot of these teams with cameras on board their rocket are going to post on probably their individual YouTube channels or social media post competition, and you're gonna get to see that. But what's really hard is the amount of data required for a stable video signal is extremely high, and so that's why it's not super commonly done at these competitions here, because the range you have to transmit is extremely high as well. Hi there. Not in a little while, no. Alright.
How's it going, Aaron?
Not too bad. You getting back from sanding? Look at those, eh? Do you want to show the camera here? Simon's just been sanding away at his rocket, trying to get rid of the rough edges there.
Good enough.
Can you move that water bottle because it's currently blocking the chat?
Yeah.
Just like knock it down. But is that my water bottle?
Possibly.
No, this is my water bottle.
Are you okay if I sand in here?
I don't mind at all. Has the UVic rocket already launched? No, it is not. I just saw them. They're currently at their tents working on it.
They kindly loaned me their respirator.
Ah, yes. They also kindly loaned Simon the respirator he's got there. It's important to use the proper personal protective equipment. Listen to the live stream? Yeah. UVic isn't done yet. Did Mutt conduct a successful hot fire test? If I'm not mistaken, they went to fire and then they boarded fire. So they took it down to take a look at it. I'm not sure when they're attempting again, but or if they are, but we'll bring you that information as soon as we have it. So far, they boarded right before ignition. Like we saw smoke go, we did not see fire. Arbalest 2-stage will have a total of 5 cameras on board. That's really exciting. Yeah, excited to get very many different points of view from up in the sky.
If I'm mistaken, that's Jordan, who was the live stream person last year.
Oh yeah. There are different launch pads, like advanced, etc. So there are different competition categories. Simon, do you know? I feel like you've got a better explanation here than I do.
Hello. Yes, so there are different launch pads, like advanced, etc. So there are different competition categories. Yes, that is exactly correct. So there are different categories. So there's a basic launch category, there is a advanced launch category, and there is a demonstration category. So as far as I understand, the basic launch is all of the solid rocket commercial off-the-shelf motors. The advanced launch is the hybrid, liquid, and 2-stage rockets, and then the demonstration is the static fires. And yes, each of those are judged separately, but they all, so there will be a winner of the basic category, there will be a winner of the advanced category, there will be a winner, I think, of the demonstration category. That might just be for funsies. But one way or another, and then all 3 of those categories will be judged against one another for the overall winner of Launch Canada. Also, I should mention so we were talking to, oh no, I have blanked on his name, the LCO from the advanced range, and he was saying that he expects that UTAT will launch later in the day. They're sort of taking things one step at a time, which is really good to see. They have the range to themselves today, so they have sort of the advanced range, I should say, to themselves today, so they have a little bit of space to be sort of working and conducting tests and being very deliberate. So yeah, that's kind of how that works. And yes, they are. So last I saw, UVic had taken all of the black powder out of their launch vehicle so that they could access the faulty flight computer. And yes. Is there a list of records such as a max speed or max altitude achieved at Launch Canada? You know what? I'm not sure, but we should really talk to Chris about that, because he has all of the flight cards from all of the launches that he's conducted, and he's conducted a lot of them, and so I would not be surprised if we can assemble something like that, although I don't think something like that exists at the moment. What are you working on, Aaron?
I'm working on my flight card right now.
Are you getting ready to launch? You trying to launch today?
I'd like to launch today.
Nice.
Because that would mean I have the rest of it to figure out setting up an L2, which would be very, very, very cool.
Yes.
Now, also the winds are very calm today. The sky's beautiful, so I feel like I could have a pretty good launch there.
Perfect launch conditions. It is also very warm and sunny. We can see a whole crew of Science Timmins folks coming back from collecting the rockets that they had left.
Hey, Simon.
Do you want the interview booth?
Simon.
Yeah, sorry folks, we don't really have a ton to be talking about or showing at the moment. Like we've been doing, if you have questions, we're happy to send them, or we're happy to answer them, but beyond that, we both have rockets to be working on, and there's not a whole lot else going on, so hopefully we'll have a UVic launch, in a couple hours, and maybe a University of Toronto launch later today if we're lucky, and then that is likely it for the day.
Sam, did you recover any?
Yeah, we did.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many of them?
One. We didn't have time. You want to see it?
Better than none.
Do you want to show the live stream?
Or not? You don't have to.
Let me get a freaking farmer's stand. No,
You can come in front of the camera if you'd like. Would you like a microphone? Oh, that's okay.
So we did manage to recover one of the Science Timmins rockets. You can see it on stream here. It made it back in one piece. It's still pink.
And it was hanging in a tree.
It was hanging in a tree, yeah.
Damn.
Does it have a name?
It's just my last name, McKay.
So it's the McKay rocket.
Yeah.
That's very cool. I like the color scheme. Very easy to spot in the green trees, right?
Of its launcher, because
awesome.
The rest are
Thanks for
somewhere
coming
scattered
on.
in the tree. Is UBC expected to launch sometime today? I don't believe so. We haven't heard anything about either UBC or Arbalist launching, so I don't think that they're around today. But I could be wrong on that.
I smell
Oh, we stand corrected. Garibaldi from UBC is expected to launch on stage since 11:18. So we haven't heard much, admittedly, from the advanced pads today. So
you took it out of the bag. Back in the bag or not? No, I did not. Okay.
fingers crossed, we get some launches from them too. And it looks like we're going to get the last few of the Science Timmins launches as well here shortly. Aaron has found a nose cone shaped rock to act as ballast for his rocket. Only the most precise of endeavors in rocketry. Looks like another clean launch from the Science Timmins crew. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've got another launch. Oh, I spoke too soon. Oh, heartbreaking. Oh, we still have continuity. There it goes.
God, you're not getting that back. I'm not getting it's in the board. That one's that way. Yeah, I don't know either. No, you should have. Yeah, he is kind of.
So we've got one more. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. There it goes. Nice. Howdy, howdy. The crew is starting to reassemble. We're just gonna watch Alec fly a drone for a little while. Oh wait.
I think he's just on his phone. Because we don't have drone footage.
Well, yeah, he's not sitting right there. So we have one more Science Timmins launch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it goes. That was pretty awesome. Love to see those little Mustangs fly. They're freaking fast. They might get some of these back. That's pretty crazy. So it sounds like the static pad is going to yellow. I don't know if we're going to be able to get video footage because as you can see on stream, no, as you can't see on stream right now, we we've got some interesting cert flights coming up. We have a Canadian Association of Rocket Electronics certification flight coming up that are going out to the pads right now. The idea with this being that you have to fly a certain number of flights to prove that you are able to fly with sort of onboard chute releases, altimeters, that you know what you're doing with the sort of electronic side of rocketry before you're allowed to go up to the higher class of rocket motors. You can see the rocket walking. Oh, no. Are we playing? Yeah, you can see the rocket walking away behind us here. Ooh, look at this beetle. Look at you. So it sounds like we have a red range on the static pad going for a hot fire.
For those of you at home, you are listening to Rocket Radio. Rocket Radio! Let's go. Yes, 420.69 radio. This is the station here at Launch Canada. You're here with your host, Nico Cooper. Hi, guys. And that's about it. So, at the conference yesterday, we talked with... Oh, we're down. Oh. Yeah, so yesterday, or not yesterday, but the other day on the at the conference, we ran into some Star Wars characters who were doing some... Excuse me. They were doing some cosplay, so we're going to switch it on over to there. Hope you enjoy.
Alright, we're here with Luke and Leia Skywalker. Anything, you're dressed up here. What brings you to Earth?
Rockets.
Rockets, love that.
Who is this Luke you speak of?
I'm not sure. I think Leia might be a little hungry, but that's okay. Gonna come up with some more questions. Tell me about yourself.
I have heard that disrespectful humans taste good.
Okay. In that case, how many lights do you see?
4 lights.
4 lights. Right answer. There we go. All right. Do you have any questions, Aaron? Tell us about yourselves.
We're a delegation from the planet Kronos, here to inspect the primitive rockets that you humans have been building, to see if we have anything to worry about.
So you're not here for the Death Star?
We're not here for the Death Star, as you call it, inferior weapon.
So Lord Vader didn't send you?
Lord who? We only answer to the right empire.
Okay, there we go. I'm getting a bit nervous with these guys.
Yeah.
All right. Any comments for the camera, or any advice for the students
right now
here?
I'm just showing Klingons.
Shoot for the stars. All right, there you go, folks. Aaron, do you got any other students? Yeah, thank you for talking to us. Thanks.
Alright, so we have on back on the Rocket Radio, we have our very own guest, the one, the only, Mohi Khan, who is a TMU graduate and also a Houston University, Austin University graduate. He did his master's there, and then he went on to work at MDA. He's had a very successful career so far in safety and mission insurance. We're making this a radio show because it is bloody hot outside, and we're hiding in the tent. But we also have this camera here. Maybe what I'll do actually is I'll switch it to the panels with a small Chris camera. There we go. So we are going to launch some solid rockets in approximately 20-ish minutes, give or take. I know I said that probably about 5 minutes ago, but it's time travel, baby. So speaking of time travel, if you could go anywhere in the history of time, where would you go, Mohi, and why?
That's a tough one. There's so many options. I don't know if there's a particular one that I'd like to go to right now.
Maybe you could go back in time 30 seconds and come up with a quicker
Yeah, I
answer.
would come up with a quicker, better answer at that point.
No, I'm just messing around.
Yeah.
They say that men apparently think about the Roman Empire at least like once a day or something like that pretty often. So would you ever go back to the Roman times?
Yeah, I think so. They've done pretty cool things.
Yeah, it's a party over there. But,
Yeah.
you know, it's pretty brutal. You know, they.
It is roughing it at that point in
Yeah.
time. I mean, I do like my 5G.
Yeah.
Yeah. And being without it, I don't know how I'd cope.
Yeah.
Especially with knowing that I'm sure right now I'm being bombarded with work emails asking me for things while I'm out here. So I'm not thinking that far ahead yet.
Okay. Well, you could also go back in time to. You could go. Oh, and I see we have a comment.
I mean, it is a toasty day out here today.
Yeah, it's
given how it was on Monday, Tuesday.
It is quite toasty.
Yeah.
And I see Taki Stewart has a comment in the chat. All right. Moving on. So we, we're talking about different places in time. We're not gonna get any sort of any sort of politics here on stream, but I guess in Roman times things could get pretty political there with Caesar. And
yeah.
Speaking of Caesar, do you like Caesar salad?
Yeah, I think we had a Caesar wrap the other day.
Oh yeah, Caesar wrap. Yeah.
Was it pretty good?
Yeah.
For
it was much better. I liked it quite a bit better than that chili yesterday.
Yeah.
I think in terms of wraps, the
bread
buffalo
slapped though.
Oh yeah, the burgers were so good.
Yeah.
Like the smash burger here at Launch Canada, it did smash my not my hopes and dreams. No, it smashed
our expectations.
Expectations, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Smashed there.
Yeah, we should have some flights relatively soon.
Yeah.
Coming up, so things should get interesting again, and hopefully the day goes on with these conditions.
Yeah. And we have very nice conditions here.
Yeah.
Some teams took some time to regroup today, like McGill, as we mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, we have Darth Vader on stream right now.
I think you need to take a few more steps to be in the frame.
I think that's my father, guys. If I was Luke. Oh, whoa. Oh, geez. He's giving me a thumbs up. It looks like Simon has sanded his fins down.
I see our RSO coming towards us with some
RSO.
flight cards.
Yep.
So I'll grab it from him.
Let's go.
Ready to go? Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Ready to go what? Flight. Yes. Okay, yeah, I'll grab the flight first. Oh, you are? Okay. Yeah.
They're all kind of far away. I went to one of those launches. I picked a few cars.
Only one of those two are certs. Oh, we have Brendan. Brendan, we have been running Rocket Radio, 420.69 Rocket Radio. Do you have any comments for the folks back home? Okay, we'll bring those comments up later, folks. Your water bottle, that is a good question. For those of you out in the field without internet and unable to tune into the stream, please drink lots of water if you're recovering your rocket. Definitely don't want to get dehydrated out here.
Alright folks, I might need to tune out for a little bit, watch some launches, and I'll be back.
Okay.
Enjoy some Spotify music if you've got some.
No, we do not have any Spotify music. However, sorry?
We can hear your voice, so
Yes.
we'll enjoy that.
Yes.
For now.
I have a pretty good voice. I have.
Yeah, you should sing us the Rocket Man song.
I have a pretty good face for radio, folks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Mohi.
No worries,
We
Nico.
appreciate you. Thank you for joining the show. Awesome. And for those of you who have not already, please like and subscribe our content. Oh, there's a Simon. Oh, there goes Simon. And Simon is still wearing his mask. He's rubbing his eyes. Is everything okay, Simon? Yes, but he is looking for Brendan's water bottle. If you children at home, or you not so children at home, have Brendan's water bottle, please bring it to the Livestream booth.
Why not put it in the nose tip? We can put it in the bottom. It's so much easier.
All right. So Simon is going to do some of his rocket on stream here. Should be good. Do we have any rocket enthusiasts out there who have joined the stream? Feel free to comment below. And that is a very nice view of our home dog Aaron waving. We love that.
I'm just going to turn the camera this way.
So we are going to turn our camera over to Simon, and he is going to do it in the shade. He does not throw he does not throw much shade, but he does need shade to stay cool. So stay tuned. All right. Looks like there is some traffic down at the solids pad, so we'll tune in there. There you go. Got some homies pulling up off of a truck. There you go. Looks like he's chilling. Oh, he's backing up. Oh, look at it! Look at him go. He's going pretty speedy. Oh, he's got the yellow on top of his truck. This is nice. It's really nice. Oh, look at this parallel park job. Oh, looks like he's leaving the solids pad and coming on back. So we will try to get some close-up footage there for you. Looks like you can see it on the very edge of your screen there. Looks like we'll be launching that solids pretty soon. Here's a better view of it. Oh, look at that nose cone. Oh, that is a beautiful cone. I really like the tip of this rocket. If you like the tips, feel free to comment for more content. If you don't, then no worries. Alright, so we're gonna zoom in a little bit here. There we go. That is nice. Alright. I believe this is a certification flight coming off the solids pad here. And the truck is back at the site. There we go. Skirt. There we go.
Shane, do you have a radio? Pretty new. It's pretty
All right. As you can see in the top right corner of your screen, we have a L1 certification launch. Should be a blast. And on the top left, we have the LCO location. That's Chris, who will be doing the countdown for the solids. And yes, Ryan, in the chat we do bring our A game. We bring our B game. What do you mean, Brendan? We're on live on 420.69 radio, and we just
A game's too expensive.
Oh, A game's too expensive. Yeah. And I'd also like to mention that there's no I in team, but there is one in the A-hole.
So, question for the live chat. I'm wondering, how do you think I should have fixed this rock inside of my rocket? I have JB weld and some zip ties and some duct tape.
There's some chat going on there. That was, I believe, Jesse, who was letting us know that the generator at the hybrids pad is down. So hopefully we can get that back up and running for you folks at home, you very kind folks at home. If you're not home and you're just watching this live, we also appreciate you. Yeah. JB weld would take too long to dry. No? Hot glue? Ooh. Hot glue? What are your thoughts there? Oh, he's flying today?
Yeah, JB weld would take too long to dry. That's why he's using it.
Ah, okay, no, he's confirming that he would not use JB weld because it would take...
I tried using JB weld and then thought about it and decided not to.
Yes, it would take too long.
Sets in 4 hours, cures in overnight. No, I need to work on L2 tonight.
Alright. Oh, there we go. We have another comment in the chat. I'd say get a handful of small stones instead of a big rock. They mix in... Sorry, I cannot read the entire. Bear with me. Then mix it in. Okay. Okay, so we got some recommendations in the chat to instead of using one single big rock, use several smaller rocks and some JB weld. That is a good idea. Thank you, Dylan.
Yeah, so that is a great suggestion. We still run into the problem of that taking a little bit too long to cure, which is what I'm kind of dealing with right now. Yeah, just one. Okay, hello. Hey. I'm currently trying to add a little bit of mass. Stability factor is like 0.5, but I'd like to add about 500 grams just to lower the apogee.
So we got Shane here in the tent. Not sure if you want to put on a headset to say hello to the viewers at home, or if you're just chilling, which we will respect either way. Okay, he'll wait for now. I myself am being chillin'. I like ice cream too. We also have another comment in the chat. Any 5-minute epoxy laying around? I'm sure one of the teams should have one.
Not necessarily a rock, but some way of adding gas.
And
we did not bring all of our rockets. Well, I didn't bring all of my rocket supplies with me. I mean, I can talk about it.
Okay, before we do that,
Let's talk about where your CG and CG are. Yeah, so CG is currently...
They're just working out their CG and CGR. Oh, it sounds like we'll have a launch going off here in a sec, so we will tune into that.
Thank you. Alright, so unloaded CG sitting at here, and CP is sitting at pretty much right in the middle of the sticker according to the Sims. Okay, your motor's barely moving. Yeah. So one of the things I do...
Look at this hand. This is nice. Okay.
The diameter of the rock is dramatically different in the motor diameter.
3, 2, 1, ignition. Oh, here we go! Look at that L1 search go. Cert go. There we go. Awesome. There we go. Very well done. Excuse me.
Electronics endorsement, prerequisite for his car level 4, which he's hoping.
That was sick.
I think he landed back on that. He might have. Might as well put the other motor in it right away. Yeah, right there.
There's quite a few launches of certification rockets here at oh, sounds like UVic is going to the pad again. That should be exciting. I really want to see how it works out with their metal fins. That's a unique feature that we don't see much. But we did have a video earlier on the stream of interview with UVic, and they kind of walked us through their design a little bit. Pardon the obnoxious amount of memes, but yeah, hope you viewers at home enjoy that. And if you don't enjoy that, that's okay too. We welcome we welcome all sorts of feedback.
So I'm not completely against it. However, I understand the desire to increase it. I have seen sand used, I've seen rocks used, I've seen BBs used, I've seen clay used. You've got a whole bay here. You don't have it, like you can use this part too. You don't have to use the nose cone. Yeah, and it goes about 6. So yeah, there's lots there. So you got the nose cone. It might be easier to put
Skies are clear.
down there. Yeah.
Wind is nominal.
Try and make it safe. If you do put it
Oh,
down low,
sounds like we have a go for launch. Let's go, Chris.
that's it. You put it in the top, you have to secure it so it doesn't
Go for launch.
down, right?
4, 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was a good one. Light the candlestick. I agree. It's hard to see in the dark, so it's always good when you light a candle. And it's actually quite bright out here today, which is also good. That also gets me thinking. I wonder what it would be like with a launch in the dark. I think it'd be a bit of a issue of safety.
Right. You will not. It doesn't. It's not going to take much. But absolutely, I need to read my notes. But I would, look into that. Thanks for catching that, because I
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Adam can do it. But I mean, I
There's probably a lot of
get it like when it's done.
You gotta get the paperwork.
Inspection.
So you, when the rocket's ready, you get it inspected.
4. Oh, look at that one. Pardon the lack of countdown on that. That one went up. Pretty good.
You go up, you fly it.
We'll answer some of your questions in the stream shortly. I assume they're relevant to what Aaron is looking at for his rocket.
When we get back into town.
Okay.
Check, mic check, we're live. Okay. Hi there. So we just saw a couple really beautiful launches behind us there. Straight as an arrow, went straight up. Seemed like nominal shoot deployment.
Do we have Lorex hybrid?
So, yeah, basically what was said is, one thing Shane caught that I didn't is one of my fins appears to be delaminating on the surface of the phenolic tubing. So it's actually quite a bit more wiggly than expected, especially compared to this fin's totally fine, right? This one's quite a bit wigglier. We gotta fix that. So I'll do some sanding and epoxying and be back at the range tomorrow. As far as that, he pretty much said everything else is fine. Just throw some rocks into the bottom of this section and duct tape them down. So that's what we're gonna do.
Yo, we got an update from UVic. Do you want to let them back on screen?
Okay, we have an update from University of Victoria. I'm going to go ahead and clear the table here. I'll address the comments at the same time. So, light the candlestick, yes to the frequency. Look us.
Here you are. You want a headset?
It also looks like we have our hybrid cams back up for the advanced pads, so that's always good.
Livestream is calling networking or networking? I just heard something.
Yep, you're live.
Okay, is my audio coming through?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So just an update from our side of things. We've replaced the faulty flight hardware, and we've reassembled the rocket, and we believe we are ready to go. The nose cone is currently being put back on, and yeah, right now we are just waiting to come back to the pad.
Nice.
So yeah, that's where we are at the moment, and yeah,
fingers crossed it works.
it's exciting. This one feels a little different than the other attempts did. So yeah, it's definitely hitting in a little bit now. So it's exciting for sure.
We're all wishing you guys luck. I mean, you know, there's three.
Ooh.
There goes Aaron's rocket. There's 3 solid teams left to go, basic launch teams left to go, and so we can sort of get to know you guys a little bit better. Except for you, Ottawa, who just didn't show up. So it's nice to actually sort of meet you guys and talk to you. And
For sure.
Get
For
a
sure.
sense of how you guys are
Okay, we're getting messages. Hey Gordon, how's it going? Charlie. I don't know if the Discord has been messaged yet, but if you guys haven't already sent a message, please message the Discord. Get as many people on here as possible. I know last year I sadly wasn't able to attend competition because I had training for work, a job I was doing at the time. And yeah, it's definitely nice getting some more involvement over the web. Victoria General. Okay, excellent. It looks like everybody's hopping on. So yeah, excited for sure. So yeah.
Good luck. See you on the pad.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Just to address.
I really think that Simon should name his rocket Sandy Cheeks because the base of his rocket is it's quite sandy. But we did get some other name recommendations in the chat earlier. Some thought that he should name it the Worm, but we're still looking for the #1 name. So if you have any recommendations, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe for more content as well. And hey yo from UVic Observatory, that is cool. How is the observatory up in Victoria? That sounds pretty cool. Oh, hold on one sec. We have someone coming on.
Yo, I don't know if any of you from UVic are affiliated or associated with the business department at all, or if you know any business students, but if any of you by chance happen to know Sebastian Gala, tell him I say hi, and he should join the UVic Rocketry team. He's my little brother, and yeah, he should join the UVic Rocketry team. He's a business student at UVic, in case that wasn't clear.
Hey yo, shout out to little bro. I love that. I love that. I myself have 2 siblings, one sister who's older, has 3 kids, and one that's younger. She recently got proposed to, which is exciting and scary all at once as a big brother. So really, really happy for her though. So big shout out there to her and her fiance Caleb. Yeah, so where we you know, weather report, we have clear skies. Everyone back here on the island are rooting for you. Enjoy it. Oh, thank you, Ali. I'm not part of the UVic team, but I still, you know, I feel like they appreciate it, and I will let them know next time they pass by that Ali Davis, you know, gives a big shout out for them. So appreciate that. Yeah, clear skies. There's one little cloud, kind of the east. I hope we don't get rained out. Oh, I think we're pretty good on that front, but you never know.
The risk of that is lower than the risk of me launching today.
Yeah. And speaking of rain, if you look at the hybrids pad, we have a nice, and look at that water bottle. That is a nice water bottle. Don't forget it for you viewers at home. If you have hot weather, please drink water. You know, hail hydrate. Need to drink lots of water there, which is good. You never have too much water, folks. Unless you drown, then you know that's not as good. So don't drown, but drink lots of water. Yeah, let's see what Chris is up to these days. Bear with me. So we will check on up there to see how Chris is doing. Alright. Looks like we got RSO and LCO in the same location. Get down, Mr. President. Yeah, no. Oh, sorry, no, that is not a comment in the chat. Okay. We have a very special guest who is in the live stream booth, but is refusing to put his head out in the sun to risk it all for you folks. We have Brendan Griffin here. You can't hear him, but he does look dazzling. He's got some nice sunglasses. What is that you've just placed on the table, Brendan? Oh, it's a bag of parachutes. That is very important. Do you think that we'll have enough for my certification launch?
Yes, I actually like legit. I have an extra.
Okay, sweet. He has extra parachutes, so hopefully I'll be able to launch. I have an engine and a parachute. What? Yeah. I don't know, but someone I don't know whose motor it is, but someone is lending me a 38 mil. Might be Simon. I thought it was you, to be honest, but okay. Okay. So he's going to use that 38 mil for his own electronics certification.
That's my parachute.
So he has a parachute. He barely showed it on screen, so hopefully he'll do it again.
This is the one that I can give you, Nico.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. That is the one that he will give me.
Or I can use this one. It's a bit bigger.
Or he can use it. It's a bit bigger.
We'll see.
Fair.
This one for main space.
How dare you? He stole it from our university rocket team. He's a culprit, folks.
I also have a 29 mil casing if you want.
A 29 mil casing. I will take whatever you give me, Brendan. So the Chris cam, there's not much for Chris there because he's down below taking a quick break. So we will take a look at some of the hybrid pads here. Let's do a quick switcheroo here. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, we have nothing going on at pad 3. Someone's parked. It's a nice hitch. And nothing going on at pad 4. I believe that was the USASCA railing. It was custom made, and it's just so big. Like, imagine driving all the way from Saskatchewan with that big ol' honker. Wow, that is wild. Alright, and then here it looks like they may be setting up at pad 2, or someone, with the owner of a, Ford Explorer, please move your vehicle. No, we're kidding here. Doesn't look like there's anything launching at pad 1, so I suspect they're going to try and launch at pad 2. I think that might be UVic. We'll see. And taking a look at the hybrid station, we have 2 vehicles with their backs open, actually, and we also have a 3rd vehicle in the back and a 4th nearby as well. So that is a total of 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. You're heading back to the pad?
Yeah.
Awesome. I just got word from I believe it might be Matthew from UVic that they are heading to the pad. So that is awesome. We love to hear that. So we're gonna move on here to the pad view and the panel, or not panel, sorry, the panel view and the LCO view. So Chris isn't up there yet, but UVic is heading down to the pad.
Am I allowed to, while I'm live stream, ask someone to text someone back home so we can get the whole family back on the live stream?
Of course.
Beautiful. If they're watching, I think there's probably somebody watching.
Okay.
Someone's number.
So grab the headset and press the 1 button. Make sure that it's not red, and you will be live. Yep. Yeah. So who do we have here on stream?
Hi, this is Victoria. I'm from the UVic Rocketry team, and we have a whole bunch of people back in BC who probably have logged off since we've been off right now. We don't have a way to communicate out because we have no cell service. If I could get someone to text a family member back home who will tell the whole crew to get back online, that would be amazing. Oh, we can text from your phone? Beautiful. In that case, we have a solution. All right, hopefully you guys will see us launch. Knock on wood. Oh, there's wood. Knock on wood. We're not superstitious at all. Thank you.
Speaking of superstitions, Brendan, do you want to hop on stream and tell us about some of the rocket superstitions that we've had in the past? Okay, well he says no, he wants to make his cert rocket, so... I myself, playing hockey at least, I do get quite superstitious, I will say. I have to put the right skate on and then the left skate. It's a weird thing, but it's, I think it's a placebo that works. And I think too, with See You in Space, in our very first year, we launched a rocket named See You Later. And for obvious reasons, we never saw it again. And so on that same flight, we actually, we all signed the fins. And so now we do not sign the fins because we did not, we did not get that. And I remember reading too in Chris Hadfield's book, An Astronaut's Guide to the Galaxy. Bear with me. We have some action down there. So we will scroll over. So that looks like UVic. There we go. Yeah. Awesome. So, so this is UVic. They're at the pad. It looks like they're going to launch potentially from pad 2 here in a little bit. Back to our discussion about superstitions. I recall reading in Chris Hadfield's book, An Astronaut's Guide to the Galaxy, that there's still quite a bit of superstitions that you wouldn't necessarily think about. I for one too. Whenever I go on a flight, I actually, I'm not a very religious person, but I still pray before every flight, because you never know. It's something a little personal, but whatever gets the placebo confidence juices flowing. And another superstition, I guess tradition, is I believe that when they drive the Astrovan out to the pad, I could be completely mistaken, so please don't quote me on this, but before they actually go out to the pad, it might have been the ones in Kazakhstan where they actually urinate on the wheels before going out for launch. So some interesting history there for you folks. It's just one of those things, that you do it once, you're successful, so you don't want to change anything. In the NHL, there's a history with all the beards. I believe it was Brian Leach's Islanders team in the 80s that decided after one win that they wouldn't stop. I don't know if it was one win, but after winning a few games in a row, they decided that it was because they weren't shaving. So after that, they decided all to keep beards, and they ended up winning the Stanley Cup, which is why from here on out you see lots of playoff beards. And different kinds of playoff beards too. Sidney Crosby in 2009. It is quite quite the lack of beard. Oh no, we are losing. We have lost the solids pad. We've lost the solid pad stream. I'm not sure if we want someone to run over and fix it. Yeah.
Was it there before, or did it just go?
It just left. Okay. Brendan is on the case, folks. So stay tuned for that. in the meantime, we will go to the view that you can see in the small corner where the LCO launch control operator will be. They're above the CCAN here, next to the Livestream booth. And in the background, we have a zoomed in Lorex camera, I believe. Excuse me. We got Simon on the radio. That's a pretty good choice. And actually, in the bottom right corner of your screen, we have Chris, our launch control operator, LCO. And it's kind of weird sometimes, you know, the different acronyms you have in the industry. You know, you have your RSO here, which is the range safety officer. Officer. And in my industry, RSO stands for robotic space operations. So it's always entertaining there. Oh, there we go. We have a Mohi, the one and only. There we go. This is exciting, folks. We're gonna switch to the panel, and we're gonna have Mohi tell us about his favorite animal. Go ahead, Mohi.
Hey Nico, favorite animal? That's a good one. I do love orcas.
Orcas, there
Yeah.
you go. That is very on brand. Orcas, there you go. That is very on brand with, we have UVic out here. We're working around the clock to try and get the solid pad cameras up and running again.
UVic just asked for it to be turned off so they can hear the beeps better.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
So UVic just asked for the cameras to be shut off so that they could hear the beeps a little bit better. So, because the generator is quite loud. So that is the rationale behind the loss in stream. So
I
don't
see a
worry,
few comments coming in for UVic.
Yes.
Wow,
lots of
UVic's got
comments
quite a
in.
bit
We have,
of crowd.
We have Hey Matthew. We have Thanks for the update, UVic. And we have Enjoy It. We have Good Luck UVic. We have Woo Victoria. We have Excited to be here, cheer for UVic. We have Go UVic. We have Good Luck UVic. We have Woo Go Vic, or Go UVic. And then we have Go Go UVic. Man, there is a lot of combinations of
Can we get a Go Go Go
and
UVic?
Yeah, can we get a Go 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 UVic in the chat? Oh, there we go. We got a Go UVic in the chat. Let's go. This is wild, folks.
That is why I gave it to Alec, because I don't trust my traffic.
Can you take good pictures?
And we're looking good. Weather is good. Folks are good.
Yeah.
Weather is absolutely perfect for launching right now.
We can do
I can confirm that, although it's pretty toasty up on the CCAN from the LCO standpoint. But tracking rockets is always a fun thing for me.
Yes, there we go. Oh, we have UVic to the moon. Ooh, that's it's a good throwback to Dogecoin. I would not recommend investing. And this is not this is also not financial advice either. And we have Go UVice. Let's go UVice. We have Let's Go UVR. We have Go Go UVic. That's the one that I was looking for. Thank you, Arturo Ramirez. Thank you. We have from Meryl Appleton, Go UVic. And then we have from Sebastien Garipi, Go Go Go. Godspeed UVic. Love it. Love it. We got some flexes in the chat.
I think that's Queens with their tracking system right behind us.
Oh.
And they finally bought it back from the little thing that was there. I don't know, yeah, ask them how it went. We might be able to use them for one of the videos.
Looks like we have some Queens folks coming to watch the UVic launch. They're They're all standing in a circle with their hands on their hips, all proud. So that is very good. Happy fly. We're looking forward to it with many wishes. If you could have 3 wishes, Mohi, what would you wish for and why?
I assume wishing for unlimited wishes is off the table.
Unlimited wishes is off the table.
Yeah, that's the way that
we're talking about classic Robin Williams genie here.
Right.
Yeah.
I would wish for, I think, well, first off, it has to be good health.
Yeah. Oh, you should have wished for a Range Rover.
Yeah, that's a pretty sweet Range Rover.
There we go. There goes the Range Rover. I was wrong. It was not a Ford Explorer. I am so sorry, folks. I know some cars, but I do not know that car.
Oh, we got a nice comment coming in from Corleen that says, as a UVic parent, the feed is fantastic. This year, I almost feel like I'm there. I really hope this new format carries on in the future. Wow, that's a good comment. Thank you for that, Corleen. And seems like some folks still have a job next year.
I don't know about that. We got confirmation from Adam, our founder and CEO of Launch Canada, that unless we get 1,000 subscribers, that's it. We're done. There's no more streaming. You know,
all right, folks, that's on. Please share the link.
Yes, please
subscribe,
share,
like,
subscribe, all that fun jazz. Good luck, UVR. Yeah, good luck. Thank you, UVic parent Corleen. That was very positive feedback. We appreciate that. We welcome all feedback, but it's it warms our hearts when we get that good of feedback. So
yeah, perhaps next year the stream will be even better.
Yeah,
and any suggestions, let us know.
Yeah. Please let us know. We know the lighting is not the greatest on the frame right now. And neither are the people, because you can't really see them. We've decided that we've taken the executive decision that it is too hot outside, so we are hiding in the tent. So that is what this is. This is Rocket Radio coming to you live from Launch Canada. Yeah. Oh, look at that. We are up in views. This is great. Still waiting to reconnect on the footage for the solid pads. Hopefully when UVic returns, it will come back. They needed to turn it off to listen to the beeping of their rocket. Looks like we have some folks out there who are playing with some wood. I don't know if you want to steer the camera that way, Brendan, to the gentleman there who's playing with a nice big log. Oh.
They went all the way across the entire
There you go. Here's a better view of it. You know, you put a few young men out in nature, they can achieve anything. And look at them go. This is great. Great footage of them.
I think
it's not like the tree is living. It looks like one that was already torn down by weather or a bulldozer.
It's their late afternoon workout session going on.
Yes.
Yeah, gotta get them gains.
Yeah. Yes. Speaking of gains, we appreciate gaining more followers and more subscribers. So feel free to like, comment below.
That was a smooth transition, I must say.
Yes. Almost as smooth as this launch will hopefully be.
Yeah.
Hoping they can come in here.
Oh, one of the person who's coming back after that gain session is
back here.
Is our drone operator. Yeah.
He had a good little workout sesh there. Good gym. He is a bro. He did just work as if he was in the gym, and now he's going to go control our drone, potentially. Looks like it might still be down, actually, because of a unfortunate lack of a HDMI cord. Oh, looks like we have a few more comments in the chat. Looks like there's another UVic. 3 generations watching. Wow, that is a lot of generations. I think I've only seen 2 generations watch us before, so this is impressive. This is record breaking. We honestly appreciate that, from Victoria to Halifax, from coast to coast. There you go. And actually, speaking of coasts, Timmins is actually north of the Arctic watershed. So really, we're going coast to coast to coast, almost. Not really. Almost, though. The water that, drains here drains out into the Hudson Bay. So, fun little fact for you there. And, we're also grateful for you, Elizabeth. There we go. We have Ali again. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the positive feedback there in the chat, Ali. Okay, sounds like they have their electronics armed. We still don't have feed yet for you on the launch pad, and we've just lost one of the hybrid pads as well, but we do have... oh, and we lost the other hybrid as well, so... Sending good vibes from Ottawa. Nice, thank you, Dodie. Dodie Allen for you folks. Yes, we appreciate that. Funny enough, me, Brendan, and Simon, and also Aaron, live streamers, we went to school in Ottawa. Yes, so we are going to test out the quad tracking camera. Here, bear with me. So...
What do you use? Should be the one with the tracking camera.
Hey, oh, Ali Davis. Yeah, she commented, if you're here, someone's here. What's your name?
Matthew.
Matthew is here with us in the live stream 10. So if you could do a little comment so he can see it, that'll be appreciated.
And can you say hi to my dad Martin and my dog Shadow?
For sure. We're getting a couple of shout-outs going. So Ali Davis, Martin, and then Shadow as well are getting a shout-out. Alright, so we're gonna add another folk to the live stream here. Just make sure you press...
Okay, there we go. Perfect.
Hi. So why don't you introduce yourself?
Sorry?
Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm Matthew Davis. I'm the analysis lead at UVic Rocketry. So yeah, feeling good about this one. Excited to go. Okay. Hey, Mum, how's it going? Hopefully Dad and Shadow are doing good. Hopefully Shadow's watching, having a good time.
As every mom's will go, have you drank enough water today?
I have drank a lot of water today.
Did you eat food?
I did eat food, yes.
Okay, cool.
I've been pestering him. I made sure to eat.
That's awesome.
So yeah, lots has been eaten, lots has been drank, and lots of sunscreen has been applied. So we are all good. Shadow's watching too. Great. Everyone watching from UVic Rocketry, can you leave a comment now? I just want to see who's here.
Like, subscribe, and follow. Don't forget to mention
Yes. If you are here, first things first, I need you to like this video. Then I'll need you to subscribe and hit the bell icon.
Yeah. Priorities.
That's the most important thing. Second of which, everybody who's watching, please leave a comment. I want to see who's here. If you're watching together, leave a comment of everybody who's there with you. So I'm seeing Arjun. Thank you for all your work this year. Really made my life a lot easier with simulations. Bree, hopefully everything's going good at Harbour Air.
Harbour Air.
Hopefully all is good there.
Hi, Marty.
Alex, hello. How's it going? Jaden, Charlie. Thanks for all your work this year. Fiona, there we go. Larry, your waiter is Jacob. Whole CFAR team is there. Okay. Hello, CFAR. Hopefully all is well. Okay, Alex and Finley are watching in Hillside Mall.
Hi, Arturo.
Arturo. Bree again. Bree has liked and subscribed. If everybody can please follow in her footsteps. Like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon.
Hi, Shaw family.
Okay, Victoria. Here. Do you want to say hi to your parents?
I've got a mic.
Oh, Victoria's got a mic.
Hi from Australia. Nice to see some Aussies.
Marnie,
Hi,
hello.
Jacob. Hi, Scott. Wahoo.
Jacob.
Hi, Scott.
Oh, Scott's there. Awesome. Thin
Yeah,
red line.
Jake.
We've got the whole crew. How's things looking at the pad at the moment?
Your yellow flag, so once you come back, it should be good to go.
Okay, so.
Hi, Grammy. Our electronics are armed.
Everything's
Beautiful.
armed.
Mech Shop's watching.
Holy cow.
Hi, Rodney. Hopefully.
Oh my god, Morgan's here. Hey, Morgan.
Let's go.
Hopefully things are going well with you. We have got your polo. I think it's on the way. That's all getting figured out. Marvin got your polo there.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
Watching from
Victoria's
Vancouver.
parents and brothers watching
Mateo,
from the
your
ferry.
dad's here.
Come on in the frame.
Come wave and say hi.
Morgan, for reference, is one of our former members now working at Rocket Lab, who has now become kind of a legend. I know lots of people here who have never actually met him, and yet he's still well recognized in the team.
Yeah.
So then we've got Josh here, Machine Shops watching, Harbour Air, Thin Red Line, CFAR.
I
there's
see you,
Noah.
Mom. Noah, let's go.
Hi
from Denmark.
Okay, do you know Elizabeth Branshaw?
That is my mom.
Oh, okay, great. Arjun's mum.
Hi, Doug.
Arjun, again, thanks for all your work this year. Wishing you the best at UBC next year. I'm sure you'll do absolutely great stuff there. That's from my mum. Hopefully all is going good. Again, shout out Ali, my mum, Martin, my dad, and Shadow, my dog, all watching from home. It looks... Pictures of the dog. My phone is over there recording the launch, unfortunately. I can come back later with dog pictures.
Alright, so pad is yellow. That means we've got everything armed. We're still getting data, which is the thing we had the first time. If we're yellow, that means we're armed, which means we've passed the issue we had the second time. So that's good. We have Isla there, and she's getting packets. Getting comms.
We're at 82 people watching at the moment. Oh, we're receiving packets. Armed and heading back, so we should be going soon. Pad team right now is Marvin, our structures lead. We've got Julian, our team captain. We have Zoe, one of our structures members. And we have Ezekiel, our safety lead and outreach lead.
And at our telemetry station, we've got Mateo and Isla, our wonderful telemetry wizards.
Mateo, do you have 2 seconds? Grandparents, do you want to say hello?
Hello.
Say hi.
Hi.
Mateo's here. He's working our avionics at the moment. But yeah, we have got 87 people watching at the moment, as well as all of CFAR, all of Harbour Air,
Mech
Shop, and one more. What was it?
Thank you, team. You got us. You got us where we are.
Cameras on the pad?
Cameras on the pad. Gorgeous.
Your igniter is in, pad is hot.
Igniter's in, pad is hot. Our team is coming back. I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry on live stream.
I don't know what it is. This one feels a little different.
Yeah.
I'm shaking, and it's
Something
not
feels
just
right.
the Red Bull. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. This will be good. We're up to 90 viewers at the moment. Hello, everyone.
For everyone who might not be aware, we started work on Anduril in September, and we have been working on this in every moment of spare time and every moment that wasn't technically spare time since then. We've put hundreds of hours in. We've
Lost solids pad.
We're back. Beautiful. So this has been a labor of love. We have quite literally put in blood, sweat, and tears. We've had bloodshed on the fins.
Yeah, I even yesterday cut myself on the fins. We did choose blue electrical tape to match the nails.
Team colors.
Colors of the rocket: blue at the tail, red at the top. So yeah, we are good to go. And again, just to reiterate, today we are giving it the beans. The reason why I feel good about this one is we have strategically placed 3 cans of beans. We were going to do 1 can of beans, but they were on 3 for $5 at Walmart, so that was an offer too good to refuse. There are 3 cans of beans, 1 on each leg of the launch rail, and they are coming back from the pad, and we are nearly ready to give it the beans.
Here comes the Audi.
The Audi's coming back.
Thank you, Zoe's mom, for letting us use your Audi to transport a rocket.
Okay, winds are dead calm at the moment. We're looking really good for launch. Upper level winds are high. Sorry?
BSS has not launched. They are currently fiberglass, or they are adding an extra layer of carbon fiber. That is the Bishop team, is it not? Yeah, they're adding an extra layer of carbon fiber. We are actually going to give them our carbon fiber once we are certain we will no longer need it, which ideally will be very soon. They're just doing a extra little bit. You can't see the rocket. Okay.
Has that been resolved?
Yeah. It just takes a little while.
We have footage. It just takes a while. It's a bit delayed.
1 second. Marvin is calling us over to the car. Good to go. Winds are low, so hopefully we're gonna get launched soon. Upper level winds are quite high, so I will say keep an eye on recovery. We've been working pretty tirelessly the last 3 days on our recovery system. I did get 8 hours of sleep. Unfortunately, that was spread over the last 3 nights.
Don't tell that. We'll worry.
Sorry, Mom. So yeah, we are good to go. We're hoping that recovery system, the changes we've made, it's really, really promising. But the high level winds are pretty nuts. I think currently it's 130 kilometers an hour up there, which is pretty much at our shock limit. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what happens up there. And yeah, hoping for a nominal launch. Alex is saying the cameras are back, which is amazing news.
My mom's saying she was crying, then your mom commented and replied to that saying that she is also crying. So our moms are crying together across the country.
Nothing has happened yet. So
Nothing
don't
has
start crying yet.
Oh no, my mom cries when she's happy and when she's sad. She's just like me. I come by it honestly.
I have a bucket of blueberries, so I'm crying with happiness at the moment.
Alright. Hi, Grammy.
Right, we're at 93 viewers, as well as all of CFAR, all of Harbour Air, all of the machine shop. What was the other company? There was one.
Harbour Air Machine Shop. We've got people from Thin Red Line.
Anyone? Oh, Thin Red Line. That was the other one.
Yeah.
I sure hope the people flying for Harbour Air aren't watching this.
I trust the pilots would not go on live stream. Okay.
I'll let you take that one.
Thank you. Thank you, Marion.
So yeah, this is going to be an exciting launch. The low-level winds are pretty brilliant. I feel fairly confident in it off the rail. Once we get to apogee, that deployment will be really interesting to see. I feel confident in the system, but it's pushing it today. We're at 98, as well as several groups of people watching.
Hi, UO, Rocketry Mom.
Thank you very much. Also, want to send a quick thank you.
Hi, Charlie.
To all of our sponsors, especially our high tier sponsors. We've got Lockheed. That's the so we've got Lockheed, ANSYS, SolidWorks. There are many sponsors of the team, large and small. It all makes a huge difference.
We love you all so much. We could not fly without you.
We are a relatively low budget team, so every bit makes a difference. Yesterday we had the brilliant opportunity to chat with the CEO of Nordspace, who I think is one of our bronze tier sponsors. Anyway,
You help.
we had a brilliant chance to talk with him and thank him for contributing. So yeah.
We've got Frederick. Give me Frederick. Frederick's going. This is
Thank
Frederick.
you to George, who helped contribute to this. Thank you to
Holton's-
Sherbrooke.
Everybody's here.
Are we good?
Wind, I'm good.
Okay.
Wind, we're good? Okay. Should we shut this off or do we stay here?
I'm going to turn this off.
I'm going to scream and shout.
Oh, my mic's off.
All right, we love you all, and we will see you once we've launched.
Deploy recovery. Recovery has confirmed and road control confirmed that ballistic zone is clear.
Zones are clear. Should be launching momentarily.
Team is ready as confirmed. Telemetry lock. Team is go for launch. Momentarily confirmed go for launch. Looking up. Skies are clear. Winds are nominal. Pad is armed. Continuity pad 2. Guess it's time to give her the beans. Give her the beans! Give her the beans. Countdown in
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is UVic.
Beautiful launch there by UVic. Waiting on the main deployment, or the drogue deployment, sorry.
UVic rocket, absolutely soaring through the sky there moments ago.
What's the speed?
We have an event.
What's the speed? What's the speed? It's on drogue. Yeah! Good job.
For those of you at home, they just saw a drogue deployment.
What's the speed?
They have eyes on it.
It's a remarkably clear day out right now. Seeing all the way up to 26,000 feet.
They have eyes on the red and pink drogue.
What color's your main?
I'm pointing at it.
Yeah, I don't know about easy.
Waiting on confirmation to make, or to see if they're getting any telemetry. The team did have visual of it.
They think they got
They believe it's under drogue.
What's the color of your main? White and red, or drogue is white and pink? I saw white, like white and red. Okay.
Look, the fact that you can see a shoot from this far usually means you have a main. 20 to 30 meters per second. Feet per second. Oh, that's main. That's main.
They're descending at about 30 feet per second. That's consistent with main deploy. The rocket is likely going to come back perfectly fine, it sounds like, but it might be in for a little bit of a walk. We'll see if we can get any more information for you guys, but...
For those of you just tuning in, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more Launch Canada content. And Brendan, do you know who's heading off to the pad right now?
That's likely the pad manager. He's going to safe the pad and make sure that everything there is good. So no fires, and disconnect the spent igniter from the pad and to reset it to horizontal.
Right on. Safety first. Well, in this case, launch first, safety following close behind. That's just our range safety officer. Safety is always our first priority here at Launch Canada.
Good.
Welcome back to the stream. Make sure you're not muted.
All right, this is Matthew again. We had an event at Apogee. It appears the main has deployed, so we are slowly falling, but we are falling. We are getting intermittent telemetry. Could be a bit of a hike later to go get this thing, but it is coming downwards.
There you go, you have safety checking out the pad, making sure there's no fires. That is in your top left most screen.
We got another packet. I'm hearing 17, probably 17,000 feet. So we've descended about 3,000 feet probably in the last minute or so.
Yeah.
We've
got Zoe acting as eyes for our telemetry there. In fact,
if
Zoe has our telemetry now.
If we're at 17,000 feet, judging by the angle of the antenna right now, it looks like we are going to be quite a ways downrange.
Yeah. We have a very long walk ahead of us. Main at Apo, we decided that, right? Main at Apo?
Yeah, it's definitely main.
Yeah. Okay. I know why that happened. We can make sure it doesn't happen again. Aside from that, our ejection system worked, so I call that a win. We made a rocket that went supersonic.
Yeah.
That's freaking amazing. Alright, where are they pointing?
Any packets?
Last I heard, we were getting packets every 10 seconds. We transmit every 5, which means we're losing the occasional one, which is fine.
Hoping we keep within telemetry range.
Yeah. We have we know we have strong telemetry packets up to 11 kilometers, which we tested in UVic. So, hi.
Just checking chat. Yes,
we're
we
down
have
a can of beans.
A full main inflation, it would seem. So we are coming down pretty slow. But we are coming down.
that does mean if the nose cone is still intact, assuming it is, it'll come down low and slow, which should be nice.
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah, the nose cone, unless it's nose cone under drogue.
No, I don't think so. Given we can see it, it's probably the fuselage. I think what happened is the tether between, when we shortened the tether to accommodate the new Kevlar tether when we changed the rigging, that new shortened Dyneema tether was slightly shorter than the Taco tether at full extension, which would have pulled the main out about 2 inches. That was the issue I found right as we were packing, and we decided to not change it.
It went that extra 2 inches. It pulled
that extra
because
2
the
inches.
shock is so
the
much.
shock is so much it would have had just that.
For
enough momentum to
reference,
pop it out.
under recovery, we were assuming 100 meters a second, and we were getting recovery loading of 47 Gs. And
Jeepers.
right now the wind is 130 kilometers an hour. So we are slightly over those wind conditions.
Okay.
So we are probably pulling at least
some
30
crazy
Gs.
That'll be interesting
and that
to
pulled
read
the main
on,
up.
on the data. Yeah, well, that makes sense. Okay.
Of
all the issues, that's the one I'd most rather have.
It's the bird rocking a doll as it's descending. I'm not sure whether we have that much of a visual.
Most of us can barely
message
see
from
it.
CFAR. Thank you very much, and thank you very much for your support. Genuinely, we couldn't do this without any of our sponsors. Even the smallest sponsor makes a huge difference for us.
Yeah.
So thank you, and thank you for your technical support as well.
Yeah.
It makes a huge difference.
Yeah. Does Zoe have eyes?
You want to climb to the top of the container? There's going to be little horizons. You guys got
The rocket is currently going below the horizon. What's elevation? What's the elevation?
11,000.
We're at 11,000 feet and going towards the horizon.
11,000 feet above ground.
Wait.
Yeah.
Does that is that above pad or above sea level?
Above pad.
Above pad. Beautiful.
Okay, here goes our antenna.
There's our camera. Mind the person. Okay. We have our telemetry moving to a higher point so that we can have more eyes on the rocket as it goes below the tree line, because we are in a slight dip here, I think. I'm making assumptions. Correct. Beautiful.
No. Guys, go.
Yeah. George. Guys, go to the launch control station.
We're putting our telemetry team on the top of the launch control station so they've got better eyes.
Okay, Frank, your drone is back.
How far can the drone go?
How far can I go?
Yeah.
6 clicks.
Okay.
Okay. Well, so we'll see if the rocket lands within range of the drone, and hopefully we send the drogue over.
Moving those right here.
What's your guys' tracking?
Tracking, we're just using a Yagi.
We've got a Yagi
We're just
antenna
using a
and a
Yagi.
bigger whip antenna.
We're just using a Yagi antenna.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Plenty of water on the recovery hike, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hopefully we know where it lands.
What's your current
Thank you, Bree.
distance, do you know?
We don't know. We just, unfortunately, we just get coordinates through our system.
That's for later.
Yeah.
So long as it's under 19. I'm happy. Okay.
Yeah.
We're hoping for that too.
Sorry if we missed any comments. We're still trying to keep track of this rocket. Yeah. Sounds like we still have some tracking, which is good.
for context for those who aren't familiar with how the system works, we have an antenna on the rocket which connects to an altimeter, and that transmits packets back every 5 seconds, and then we have a Yagi antenna that we use to take in that data, and then that is converted to a command line of a series of location and descent, location and altitude, which I believe from an acceleration, which we use to get speed. I think. Not my area of expertise, though. I don't think we're recovering that today.
Unless we land right next to a road, but...
Unless we land
We'll
right
see.
next to the road. Oh, yeah, of course. My apologies.
Sounds like we are still getting packets, and we are still in the air. It should hopefully be in the low-level winds now, which are not that intense. It should hopefully be out of those winds,
Thank you.
which can carry you away, definitely a ways.
Luckily, it seems like that heading that they were giving looks like that is right near the highway.
It appears we're heading close to the highway, so hopefully we keep packets and we end up close there. That's out of range of the drone for sure. 6Ks, right, on the drone? 6K range, okay. So we are most likely out of range of the drone. So we'll be heading out there, likely today, probably tomorrow. We'll try and recover this.
I don't know where the third one is.
Okay.
We looked for it. You were free to recover or attempt to recover your other cans.
Okay, so to reiterate, we put 3 cans of beans on the CAD in order to give it the beans. Apparently we gave it too much beans because one of the cans is simply gone.
Those were the beans it took.
Those are the beans it
took the beans. We did, in fact, give the Rocketry gods the beans.
We did.
We have been told what was the exact quote? If we want to recover the beans.
Yes, if you wish to try and recover your other can of beans, you're free to do so.
Okay, if we wish to try and recover the other can of beans, we are free to do so. So yeah, we gave it too much beans today, ladies and gentlemen.
I'd recommend to check the live stream. There should be evidence of your can of beans when we're...
Okay, excellent.
They put it under the actual rocket.
Am I hearing this?
So it's probably like that way.
Am I hearing that correctly?
I thought the beans had to triangulate the rocket.
We did that, however, Shane moved it for us, so we left it.
Can I relay
So it
that?
sounds like Shane wanted to see what happens to a can of beans when you put it directly under the rocket instead of the legs. So that... We're at 3,000 feet?
Beautiful.
How far?
Very.
No eyes.
Okay, 3,000 feet, still coming down. Can of beans gone. So to reiterate, we had normal takeoff off of the rail. You could see a little snap of correction off the rail into the wind, which is pretty normal. It did not continue and get a positive feedback loop and spiral out of control, which is
2,000 feet.
we are really happy with. 1,800 feet. Sounds like we are getting close to the ground.
As I understand it, it's out of sight right now, but we're still getting packets.
Out of sight, still getting packets.
Me
Gave
too.
them British beans. It's
Okay.
time to go back to Britain. We need
Yeah.
2 Canadian beans.
All right, Angel 2, Canadian beans.
The beans are slightly grey and have clearly been impacted by some form of debris.
Beautiful.
I have a suspicion the other one has evaporated. So yeah. Sorry, to reiterate, nominal takeoff, we were totally fine during power descent. There was a concern that we would get dynamic instability, where essentially you get a pitch roll couple and the rocket spins.
It's about that way?
It's about that way.
Beautiful.
Okay, so we did not get that pitch roll couple, which can cause instability, which we're really happy with. That was a huge concern for a while. I know the team put in a lot of effort trying to get it so that it was less susceptible to that. So congratulations to everybody on a successful launch and a mostly successful recovery. Right now it seems like we are pretty good to get the rocket back. Okay, good. So we're close to the ground and we have...
Probably on the ground by this point. Yeah.
Okay, more than likely we are on the ground.
Oh my god, okay. We are watching the live stream back to see if we can find the beans. We have a request from our current lead engineer. Matthew's about to take over as lead engineer to see the beans.
Okay.
We are looking at the live stream to see if we can find the beans.
Okay.
And also see it launch.
Where's a camera we can show the beans to?
The camera's right there.
Okay, my apologies. I'm gonna hop off the microphone for a minute, and the beans will be in front of the camera.
You might have to frame by frame this. The last packet we received about 2 minutes ago at 600 feet.
Last packet was 600 feet.
Probably on the ground.
Beautiful. We probably have it on. Gorgeous.
Yeah, honestly, we didn't look too close on the opposite end, like towards pad 4. So it's probably that way.
Yeah.
We've got the beans here.
The beans are on camera.
You can see little impact damage. I'm not sure if that's in focus. Impact damage on the front face. And,
Do you have the close up? Can you pull it?
Matthew took off his mic and forgot that you couldn't hear him, and he just said he's showing you guys the beans. They have some damage from the blast, but are sort of kind of intact. And the third can that was directly under the rocket, which we did not put there for the record, is entirely gone. Hi, third telemetry wizard. Beans.
I would highly
No, it's been 2 minutes. We're at 600 feet. It's definitely.
I'm back.
I can fly the beans as a payload if you guys want.
You can fly the beans
You
as a
can
payload?
fly the-
My cert flight. This is my payload bay.
That's your payload bay? You can fly the beans?
You mean it's a bean bay?
I feel like we should fly some beans.
I feel like
As long as it won't be too heavy.
The extra mass.
Well, the thing is, currently I'm duct taping a rocket to add mass.
I use beans as mass.
Go for it. Give it the beans.
We have a cert flight who is giving it the beans.
Let's see. Let me see. This is about.
Just add some tape around
What's that one? Like 400 grams?
It'll tell you.
Right on it.
Yeah,
$3.98,
as Gordon
good
says,
eye.
we've found our new fuselage material. We're going to use bean cans for next year's rocket. It's been decided. Our fuselage will be made out of bean cans. Sorry?
Matt?
Yeah, somebody say hi to Matt from Ezra.
Hi, Matt from Ezra.
No. We're telling Ezra to say hi to Matt. because
Oh,
Matt-
Ezra, say hi to Matt.
Yeah, Matt is.
Unless it is Matt.
Unless it is Matt.
If this is Matt, hi, Matt. If this is not Matt, someone from Ezra say hi to Matt.
I'll say hi to you. Like, I don't know who this is.
If they're flown as a payload, you get to try and eat them later.
Just to reiterate, if they're flown as a payload, you get to try and eat after them. Yeah, so the plan was these were going to be breakfast tomorrow. So please bring them back safely.
I'll try. I gotta go to safety and stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm gonna.
That one's from pull that one. The last video on that one.
Oh my gosh.
Aerospace grade bean tins.
Absolutely.
Indeed. We kept
Hi,
two of
Annie.
the 3 bean tins, which is a factor of safety of 0.66, but good enough. Aerospace grade.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is so good. I was looking for a can of like something stupid to fly in my rocket. So
Perfect.
beautiful.
Heinz beans it is.
Showing up with beans.
Absolutely
when are
our
you thinking
pleasure.
of launching?
What's that?
When are you thinking of launching?
I'm going to safety inspection.
I'm handing my mic off to Zeke.
So pretty much as soon as my payload base set up, I'm gonna mass it and go to safety.
Amazing.
So, we have gotten confirmation of the coordinates. It landed approximately 55 kilometers away and crossed a highway.
It crossed the
So,
It did not land
55 kilometers away. Yes.
55 kilometers. That doesn't seem right.
That's not.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Th-
Is this a 30K?
Yes, this is a 30K.
Even if it was traveling at 100 kilometers an hour, it would still take half an hour. Yeah.
in like
Yeah, it'll be 10 to 15K.
What we got is 55K.
Okay.
So.
You're sure it's not 5.5?
Yeah, probably check again. Yeah.
Yeah, check all the previous packets to see if they line up and make sense. Right. So yeah, we'll go through, we'll check the data. As we said, 55K does not make sense.
Yeah. We should get a Heinz sponsorship. I feel like we absolutely need to do that. We'll get Noah on that right away.
We'll be contacting Heinz for sure.
I just want to say I love all of the love that's coming out of this chat. Thank you guys so much for being here with us in this wonderful, crazy, exhilarating second.
It's not too heavy of a payload bay, I don't think.
Beautiful. Show the camera when you go past.
Andy and Ping are here.
Andy from Ezra is apparently here, yes. Possibly Matt.
Okay, Gordon So is telling my mum the Heinz sponsorship is a good idea. That is a sentence I did not expect to say today.
It overheated and shut off.
My phone overheated and shut off. Oh wow, that is hot. Holy.
Hey Andy, Mohi here. I'll pass on the congrats to Adam and the team and Chris. Yeah. Fun supporting both Spaceport and Launch Canada.
Join. No, they're gone. The third can of beans is gone.
Did you look really hard?
Not yet. We're free to go down there and look if we want, but I think we should look for the rocket first.
We're not going up today. We've already decided it's too far.
55K is not possible.
No, we looked it up. It max that's possible is 30.
Yeah.
Back down if you want me to look for the.
Yeah, I'll come with you.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so by the sounds of it, we are not going to attempt to recover today, because it is so far away. We will figure out what is going on with the location of the rocket, and we'll go from there. So for now, I'm gonna sign off, head back. But just to reiterate, a successful launch. Successful cruise phase. So we burn our motor for 7 seconds completely successfully. Then we cruise up to apogee, and we arrive at apogee 36 to 38 seconds after launch. So during that time we travel a max speed of Mach 1.8. We managed to survive a reasonable wind at ground level without dynamic instability and that yaw to roll coupling, which we were concerned about for a while. And yeah, so totally fine up to apogee. At apogee, we have a suspicion that because of the high wind speeds and a small design. Marvin? Where's Marvin? One sec, let me get Marvin.
So just to continue from where Matthew left off, this is also our first successful supersonic rocket. I think for the team we've had two rockets that did not go as planned that were supersonic, and so this is a huge success for our team.
Okay, just confirming, Marvin, our structures lead, is heading to the launch site and looking for a can of Heinz baked beans that has gone missing after the launch. Until that can of beans is found, I'm going to assume that it has evaporated for the sake of my own ego. So yeah, they are on their way to the pad. In a Ford Super Duty. And Ford, if you're interested in sponsoring any rocketry teams, the Super Duty is a highly capable truck. It is going down the road now. And we are the UVic Rocketry team. You can email us. You find our email on the UVic Rocketry website. And please reach out. Love your truck. It's taking us to find the beans now.
What flavor of beans do you guys got?
We have got British style beans. I did look for authentic British beans in the Walmart, but unfortunately they did not have them. And those cans were 3 for $5, which is an offer too good to refuse.
Right on.
Also, while we are at it, Walmart. If you are looking to sponsor any rocketry teams, we are the UVic Rocketry team. Find our email on the website. Search UVic Rocketry and go to the website. We have potentially annihilated 1 can of your beans, which is 3 for $5 at Walmart right now. Might I say, an incredible offer. And if you're interested in sponsoring any rocketry teams, please reach out. So yeah, it seems they're at the pad now looking for that can of beans.
Where have you been? Where have you go? You're looking for British style Heinz beans out on the Solids launch pad. And
so are the certs going up now, or is it a?
I don't know. Are the certs going up?
I haven't heard anything. I mean, the range is right now, so.
Range is green right now. We're
okay.
There's nothing on the pad, but potentially some beans. So.
Yep. So we have 3 cans of beans, one of which is currently in my hand. The other of which is being flown later on a cert rocket, I believe. Sorry, sir, what's your name?
My name's Aaron.
Aaron is flying another can of beans. Another can of beans is missing. I'm assuming it was evaporated by the sheer power of our motor for the sake of my own ego. So yeah, we've got the cans of beans. That's where we're at for now. Just on a serious note, this team has tried to go supersonic. This is the 3rd time, or 3rd and a half. Hayak 3 was unfortunately cancelled due to the COVID pandemic, a decent chunk of the way through the design cycle. We had 1 supersonic rocket, which the fins came off of in 2018. We had 1 supersonic in 2019, which we only found the fins.
How fast are those supersonic rockets going?
Those ones, I don't remember the exact figures. It was below Mach 2 and above 1.5, I believe. If anyone in the chat knows the speeds which the 2 Hayaks were supposed to go at, please let me know. Unfortunately, those 2 both shredded under power. So this is the first time we've ever successfully flown a supersonic rocket. So a huge congratulations to the team. A huge thank you to everybody who has helped the team more than I can count. We've had so much support from everyone. Sherbrooke, thank you for giving us your hardware. George, thank you for giving us your hardware and your advice. Brandon, thank you for all the advice throughout the year. All the Rodney Cats.
We love you, Rodney.
Rodney's the best. He's the machinist, lead machinist at the CFAR machine shop. We have several students who are on co-op there, and I would like everybody in the machine shop to know that if you are still watching, Michelle, one of the judges, described our bulkhead machining as quote-unquote a work of art.
And I have it in writing.
So huge props to you, and thank you so much, Rodney.
That was Michelle Wander from the CSA too. So
yes, yes. So an employee of the CSA is commenting on our amazing machining.
And throughout the entirety of the conference, we had so many team members. One person would come up and go, "Oh my gosh, look at the fins! Look at those that machining," and then they would come and bring the rest of their team to come look at the machining. So, machine shop guys, you are amazing. We had many schools ask. Also, 2 members of our team. I know we put on I know we all put in so many hours, and I just want to say props to everyone who got us here. I know there's only 8 of us here, but it's because of everyone's efforts that we got this far.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot
And
of 4 a.m.s.
On the note of the fins, thank you to the Science Machine Shop, who did end up machining the fins. They recently got a new 4-axis hat, and they wanted to tune it on a part, and so they decided to machine our fins for us for free, which is incredible. Thank you so much.
UVic Machine Shop, they're correcting us.
We found the can of beans!
We got the can of beans!
Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
They found the beans, folks. They found the beans. I repeat, they have found the beans.
It smells.
It smells, it's scorched, it's going on camera now.
It smells, it's scorched, and it's going on camera now. I am so impressed.
That is bits of ammonium perchlorate.
There's bits of something in it.
It's sand that's not quite melted.
Sand that's not quite melted, but very sticky. If it's sticky, that's not sand. It's the glue from the can. That makes more sense. Sorry, I'm relaying what Matthew's saying. And we've got a...
That camera can't hear you guys.
That camera can't hear you guys. Say what you want to say, and I will relay.
Say what you want to say. I'll hold it. It's dented.
Come here. You are live.
All right, this is Marvin live, telling you guys about this can. So, the side you're seeing now, it's definitely dented and quite scorched, and we've determined that near the bottom of it, it's also scorched. So it must have got flipped on the pad when it got burned initially. It must have got top dented, flipped over, and then burned the side too. Now we're trying to figure out if we can still eat these beans.
I see.
It wasn't that far. It was probably about 10 feet, close to, 5 meters, 15 feet ish.
I vote we eat them for breakfast.
Well, we have to make sure it's not dented.
Well, it was a pleasure being live.
I don't think there's enough time left in the range for me to
Goodbye.
start. Would you guys mind if I flew them tomorrow, or would you like your beans back?
I would say you should fly it. I think the beans should be a payload. We've just...
It weighs 2.2 kilograms.
2.2 kilograms? All right. Yeah, let's put you on a mic, because otherwise people are only hearing my side of the conversation. So this is
That's
the...
right. Folks have listened to me talk about this rocket all week so far. All right, it is Aaron back on the mic. Oops. Yeah, so we've got my CERT rocket, and turns out the perfect payload for this rocket that I've been talking about was in fact one of UVic's cans of beans. Brings it up to 2.2 kilograms. I imagine that I have to run another open rocket sim, but it's gonna probably put our apogee at around 500 to 600 feet, so we're gonna have to have a real quick ejection. That'll be nice. It means that we're not gonna have to walk very far to get it. What I'm really worried about is the descent. Maybe it's too heavy for my chutes. Might bring it down too hard, so I've really got to do that. I also got to reinforce these fillets a bit. They're a little bit gnarly, but the rest of them are pretty solid. Yeah, that's the state of the rocket. That's the plan.
Awesome.
Not the first can of beans I've launched in a rocket. I'm not kidding.
That's amazing.
You got to ask Carlton about it.
Flight experience flying bean.
This is my cert, but you got to ask Carlton about all the fun cans of stuff they've flown.
Marvin,
Don't eat the beans.
They are still in the can.
We'll put it to a vote. I say we're going to eat them. I also would say we are about to go give Bishop our carbon fiber since we've just had a launch. Therefore, we aren't going to need our carbon fiber anymore. So we're going to go hand that off to the first all-female team here. Oh my gosh, we're putting a poll together. Should UVic eat the British style beans? Yes. The ones that were directly under the flame.
It's our family watching, and they want what's actually best for us.
Yeah, but it could be a cool relic.
Beans are really healthy for you,
that
though.
one's just in the rocket room.
Maybe keep in the rocket room or eat the beans.
That one's breakfast.
This one's breakfast. That one's a trophy for the
Can you
club.
change the answers to keep them as a trophy or relic?
We do have a trophy case. They could go in the trophy case.
You should, when you get a chance, talk to Carlton and ask about the time they launched McDonald's fries.
We will indeed ask Carlton about the McDonald's fries.
They were left in the payload for about 4 months afterward. So, so we unsealed it, cracked it open, and the fries were no longer fries.
That makes sense.
Yep.
RELIC.
And we have Matthew coming here with something that he's going to try and display for you guys.
Oh. If you...
We've already been talking about it. We've already been talking about a Heinz sponsorship, yes. Can someone go give our carbon fiber to Bishop?
Yes, beans are indeed a magical fruit.
The more you eat, the more you toot.
Whoa. We've just gone from being PG-13 to...
What photo are you guys trying to put up? Just out of curiosity.
we're trying to show the rocket
beans.
engine igniting.
So we've got a photo of the rocket engine igniting, and we are just figuring out a way that we can put that on the stream for you guys.
Since I'm flying your guys' payload, do you have like a sticker or something I can ornate my rocket
Absolutely do. We have a fartlet we can give you. I mean,
with? Oh, that's
martlet.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our school mascot is a martlet, and the club term for it is the fartlet.
Sounds good.
It does have the fire coming out of the back of it.
Nice. Find one to me and just bring it over to the live stream booth. That's where I usually am. I will absolutely use it to block this hole that I accidentally drilled.
Perfect.
We have a mixed response right now sitting at 69%. Just eat it.
Nice.
I think that's better than 100%, if I'm being honest.
There you go.
Working on it. Bear with me.
Heavy rocket unloaded,
So,
but it does have a rock here and a
showing
can
us
of
a photo.
beans here.
Bear with us.
So we're flying a double payload here.
Oh, there you go. This is the view of the
Yeah.
UVic rocket.
Well, I need to run the Open Rocket Sims. I don't think I'm
That
launching
is a
today because
beautiful
the range I
plane.
think is closing soon,
You
right?
can see the beans down here as well.
What time does the range close?
We see you, Jaden. We'll see.
This is beautiful. Oh, now we're
Eat
down
a can,
to
keep a
60.
can,
Oh,
launch
we're
a can.
Back up at 70%.
We might do that.
For eating the beans.
Also an option.
Yes.
I think eat, launch, then eat. Display.
Oh, is that the pad? The one that got blown away?
That's the one that got blown away on the pad. It was found by the ladder.
I think you've got to put that, like, set it in epoxy and make a big brick display.
In the trophy case. We have a trophy case to ourselves at UVic. Thanks
Oh,
to,
you sent a video.
Thanks to the microphone.
Sure. Was it up close?
Nope, it is dented at the top, and you can see there's some
Oh, I
like,
see.
crystallized
Yes.
food remnants on there.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Feel free to send it. I'll figure it out.
It does not appear to be punctured.
Brandon, you should tell them about the French fries. Here, I'll give you the headset so you can tell the stream.
Yeah, so Aaron wants me to tell the French fry story of 2022 Spaceport. So in Spaceport 2022, Carleton University's Rocketry team, which is the one that we were a part of, showed up to Launch Canada Spaceport with a rocket that was parodying the McDonald's logo called McNominal.
You might recognize it. It's the same guy one they launched this week.
Yeah, you might recognize it given that it is the rocket that they have been attempting to launch, or that Carleton successfully launched at Launch Canada this year after rebuilding it twice. Is it the same rocket? We don't know. There's at least one part that's the same.
I think there is exactly one part that's the same.
I wonder-
Yeah.
Okay, the generator. Okay. So yeah, as part of this, we thought it would be funny to, with the extra payload space we had in our payload, drive some fries from McDonald's in Ottawa all the way down to New Mexico and launch them in our rocket. So that's exactly what we did. And the fries successfully flew up to 13,000 feet and all the way back down. Or 12,000-ish something, 12,600, I think it was, 12,678. Yeah, that's what it was, 12,678 feet.
Any hybrids looking to launch today? UTAT is still trying. I'm not live, so you're going to have to...
Yeah, so any hybrids looking to launch today? UTAT, I believe, is still trying to. We'll see how it goes. We'll be running the stream, so if we hear any updates, we'll let you know as that info comes in.
Awesome. And on the note of keeping the stream running, whilst we have this camera angle, everyone can look behind the scenes at what we've got here going on the stream. There we go. There it is.
That's Nico running the stream there.
So yeah, just before I leave and head back to the team and catch up on some sleep, I'd like to thank the people on the stream. I know for a fact that last year I was sat at home, I was watching the stream and receiving, like, it's hard to receive communications from the team. So hopefully everybody from the team has had a good time this year, and we've tried to put on a good stream for you. And obviously immense thanks to these guys and everybody else who's been involved with getting the stream running and letting us come online and do this. It's been a fabulous experience, and yeah, thank you very much. In the meantime, I'm going to head off. I'm having a caffeine crash, an adrenaline crash, a stress crash, an 8 hours of sleep over the last 3 days crash. Everything's crashing. I need sleep. Except for the rocket. And yeah, so I'm crashing. I'm going to go home. I'm going to sleep. And I'm going to eat some beans tomorrow. So yeah, and I'll pass you off to Victoria for a last goodbye.
And I will just say, for the concerned moms who are watching, we are about to sit down and eat a whole bunch of food. So nobody is hungry. We are drinking a whole bunch of water. We're applying sunscreen. And everybody's going to be doing okay. Thank you all for watching with us.
Yeah, thanks to UVic for coming on the stream.
That was so much fun being with you. That made me cry.
Yeah. Great rocket they had there. Perfectly straight flight. It was absolutely wonderful to launch. Unfortunate they're going to have to hike so far to get it, but that is the way it is sometimes.
50 some odd kilometers feels like a bit of a...
I still don't think that that's correct.
No, it's not. They've triangulated. It can't be.
Yeah.
I asked about their original launch position, and their original launch position was also 55 kilometers out. So their starting position and their landing position are superpositioned 50 some odd kilometers away.
Okay, so it sounds like everything is translated by 50 some odd kilometers. So fingers crossed that they're able to recover their rocket. Okay. So it might be a truncated data problem, but we'll see. They'll troubleshoot. They'll see if they can get their rocket back. That's fine there.
Thank you for letting us do that.
Any hybrids looking to launch today?
Yeah, so yeah, on the odd chance that there's any teams that are planning on launching later in the week, if you do want to come on and talk about your rocket before, during, and after the launch, feel free to. We're pretty open about this kind of stuff. So yeah.
No.
I would recommend that they prep to go early in the morning. 10 p.m. is pretty late. Who's targeting 10? I will reload.
We're hearing something about 10 p.m. I really hope that's not UTAT.
Give her H225. Okay.
Gonna switch the cam here to UVic's launch. They got some additional footage. Let's see how it goes. Ooh, speedy and dusty. That is pretty. Let's do full screen. Hopefully it won't crash.
Well, we didn't exactly get our padwood back, but they sure got their can of beans back.
That's all that matters.
Exactly.
If only we could have recovered the padwood after that was No Name, right?
Yes, that was No Name.
Yeah, in 2023 at Spaceport, they did not have a standoff for the rocket at the launch pad that we were at, or at least it was not long enough. So the rocket was propped up with a piece of wood, and that piece of wood was blown far away from the launch pad. We tried to find it, but could not.
We got someone in the chat asking, when is the launch window closed each day?
So officially the launch window closes at 5 each day. We have been able to extend it. We just haven't heard anything. We have been able to get extensions on it as necessary. And so I don't think we haven't heard anything that the launch window is closed yet. So I'm operating under the assumption that the window is still open. But yeah, we'll see about what the rest of the day is looking like for us.
UVic's got things mostly together and ready to go, but they hadn't pre-installed their ground anchors. They have to reinstall their ground anchors and then rebuild their rockets and integrate it.
So it sounds like UBC is having some trouble with its launch rail. So they brought their own launch rail and they didn't anchor it to the ground properly. So
Sounding like last night, are we talking 6:30? Until any other thing goes wrong or it extends more, probably. Until anything goes wrong.
So
There might not be a lot of appetite among most of us to stick it out much past 6:30 tonight.
sorry, we're just listening to some radio chatter to get some confirmation.
They're saying if they can have till 6:30, they can try for it, but you're kind of correct on the appetite in that. I think most people have a cold now and are operating on zero sleep. Yeah. How opposed would they be to getting all their preparations done this evening to whatever time they need and then launching in the morning?
Yeah, it worked well. Thanks.
Find out trimming probably be able to be small, right? All the beans too.
Nice.
So here's what's happening with UBC. UBC didn't anchor their launch tower to the ground sufficiently, so they have the rocket on the rail, but it's not in a position where it can launch, and so they would need to unrack the rocket, put the ground anchors in properly, re-rack the rocket, prepare everything for flight, and then launch. It sounds like the launch window could be extended to 6:30, but as Adam, the president of Launch Canada, has said, there's not a huge appetite for that. We don't want to rush into launches at the very end of the day if we can avoid it at all. And everyone here is operating on little sleep, too much sun, all of the things that make people make bad decisions. So we are suggesting to the UBC team currently that they do the necessary setup and that they launch first thing tomorrow morning. We'll wait to hear back from them about what their thoughts are on that and whether they are sure that they want to continue with the launch attempt tonight.
And in addition to that, I'm gonna give you some footage we gave a little bit earlier, but zoomed in. Alec mentioned that he zoomed in on the beans down below. Not sure if you can see them there. Oh, wait, let me try that again. Where are the beans?
Yeah, I knew it had to be done while disassembled, but I just wanted to ensure that everything would be on this end.
Okay, great.
Okay. Okay.
This is how many seconds you're taking off.
I'm aware of that much.
Put it. So if you want to take off 9 seconds for your delay.
There you go. Here's some zoomed in footage of those beans getting quite cooked by the UVic rocket.
Into that? Yeah, just into that. That's what I thought. I just.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
that is wild. Do you see that? Zoomed in on the beans right here. Absolutely cooked.
Can you go to the live stream chat?
Yep.
Also, we're definitely not on range that is red.
We're also not on range status red.
Yeah, we are all... We want to see all of the rockets launch. We are excited for that, and we want to make sure that all of the teams get a fair chance to launch, but we also want to make sure that we're doing it safely and that we're doing it deliberately and not just launching because we've been spending all day working on it and we just want to push the button and get it over with. And so we'll see if we end up launching either UBC or UTAT today. It doesn't sound like UTAT is in the picture anymore, but UBC is still potentially interested in launching today, so... So that leaves the list of teams to be launching on the solids pad, the pad behind us here, down to 2. We'll see. Maybe we'll have to move to the hybrid launch pad to reset up the live stream tomorrow. Get something going over there.
Actually get a tracking cam at the hybrids pad.
Yeah, exactly.
Or hybrid and liquid pad.
Well, now it's just the hybrids pad because the only liquid is already launched.
Hey man, they can always...
Any news from McGill? McGill has not been present here today, so they should have service. I'm assuming that they're in Timmins, and so they would communicate over their own personal channels, but we certainly have not heard anything from them today. Nor have we heard anything from UO Rocketry, who are the other... so Bishop Strawn and UO Rocketry are the 2 solids teams that we're still waiting on the solids pad, on the basic launch pads. It sounds like from McGill's perspective, and I think that this is probably a smart idea. They had 2 very, very long days, and we can attest to the fact that days preparing to launch a rocket are tough. They're mentally rigorous. You're out in the sun. This area is very dusty and very sandy, and so it's not to steal a bad Star Wars line, but sand is rough and it gets everywhere.
It's a great Star Wars line. What are you talking about?
You can defend the Star Wars line if you'd like. You have an open microphone. But
it is a great Star Wars line, okay?
No.
It's a fantastic line.
So
it's iconic.
I can well understand that McGill would be pretty pooched today. They probably went home, got some rest, had a day to sort of rest, debug, get the rocket back to a place where they think that it's ready to launch, and then they'll be back tomorrow or maybe even on Friday. But yeah, they should be able to confirm that for you. I would think about checking their social media, their Instagram or something like that, and hey, you could even DM them. I'm sure they'd love the engagement.
Gonna attempt to launch there, Aaron?
We might.
Aaron might be the last launch of the day if he can get his rocket put together. But we also don't want to rush him.
I don't want to rush him. I'm also very suspicious about the now heft in my payload bay.
Yeah, I would check that before you. Aaron has now placed both a rock and a can of beans into the front end of his rocket, so we want to make sure that it's actually not going to become a land shark.
I'm going to remove the rock.
Aaron, I would take the motor out.
Very cerebrally, Aaron is going to remove the rock from his rocket.
The beans are more important.
The beans are more important. Oh boy, so it sounds like UTAD is not as done for the day as we thought they might have been. They look like they're ready to rail. Look like they're ready to rail. Look like they're ready to go onto the launch rail. My goodness.
To Zachary's point, they've brought their rocket up the rail after the prescribed range time.
Okay, I'll
We can't obviously make it at least one attempt, but they have waited until range is officially closed to attempt to RSO. So,
We're seeing if UTAD is going to be given the okay to put the rocket on the rail, because again, the range is officially closed. And so we are getting strong recommendations that they wait until the morning. Because, yeah, we don't want to rush into launch.
A quick update from us. We're like 80% sure we've secured a location on the rocket, and it's next to 4 roads.
Ooh, exciting update from UVic.
Not very far.
They're
Very far, but like probably not the other side of the highway. What's the number? Not sure yet. We'll get back to you.
So we've got an exciting update from UVic. It sounds like they have re-triangulated their position, and they are close to 4 separate roads, so it looks like they might be able to get their rocket back.
I would point out that their fill time is basically 30 to 45 minutes.
We are getting some serious shade on the radio from launch personnel right now.
Just so you guys know, I don't know.
A hard stop of 6:30 is now being discussed. Boy oh boy, for the sake of everyone involved with the teams, I know that this is a heartbreaking decision to have to scrub again, but man oh man, I don't know. Launch fever is real. Launch fever is real for sure. And it's hard to turn around and say, no, we'll come back tomorrow, but as we saw with UVic, sometimes it pays dividends. And, you know, in contrast, I don't want to throw any shade at McGill. I can understand why they wanted to launch, and hybrids are tough, but, you know, pushing it and trying to rush things, I think that they probably made their lives a lot harder for themselves yesterday by trying to launch when they weren't necessarily 100% ready to go. I have no way of confirming that, no sense of what was going on in their team, and I can imagine that it was a hard decision, but rushing to launch at the last second on a day is very rarely a good idea or a sort of decision made with all of the inputs wired up. Do you have any thoughts, Brendan?
I just need to put my recovery system together now.
Well, then do it.
I'm evaluating whether I should change the knot that I had in my U-bolt to a different one.
What knot are you currently using?
I don't even remember. I think it was... Let's see. I don't remember off the top of my head even.
If you're not using a figure 8 follow through, then you should let me tie a figure 8 follow through.
It was... I can assure you it was not a figure 8 follow through before.
Why?
I don't know. It just wasn't.
Well, you should tie a figure 8 follow through.
Let's see.
Is this the knot that I know because I climb? Yes. Has it killed me yet? I'm still alive.
I was like, Kyle Hill made a pretty good video about it too, didn't he?
I'll take your word on it. Do you know how to
yeah.
do it?
No.
Do you want me to show you?
Sure.
Let's do the Launch Canada live stream tutorial on.
Aaron's bringing his cert rocket back.
Loaded mass 2.25.
Does that have a motor in it?
Yes.
Please take it out.
I intend to, yes.
Okay, cool.
I just had to get the mass with the motor.
Okay. Let's get this tipped down.
Let's clear some space.
What are we
here.
looking at here?
Are we going offline or are we just cleaning
No.
up? Okay, good.
No, I am.
We still gotta wait for you, Ted.
I am demonstrating how to tie a figure 8 follow through.
Okay.
So, a figure 8 follow through starts, as you might expect, with a figure of 8 knot. Can we see this? So, you create a figure of 8, and then you stick the tail end through the bottom of the 8. You give yourself some tail. So you have plenty of tail, and you have a figure of 8 knot at the top. Thanks, Ali. I'm glad you enjoyed watching today. And then you put whatever you're connecting in. Now, you get to the follow-through part of the process, and you go right back through, making sure to always stay on the same side. So as we pass through the whole knot, we are always staying on the same side of the shock cord. This is significantly harder with shock cord than it is with climbing rope.
Just did the shape, I guess.
Yeah. Wait. And whoop. Oh, it's a U-bolt. I don't need to do this. Alternatively, if you have a U-bolt like Brendan does, you can just take a bite and do just that first knot on a bite and simplify your process significantly.
And to clarify on the stream, assuming my mic is live. To clarify on the stream, that was not a failure of the knot there. That was the U-bolt slipping out of it, because U-bolts don't work well with nothing on the other side of them.
And the way that you check if you have enough tail in climbing, and I assume that it sticks to rocketry as well, so if you have enough tail to give it a thumbs up, that's enough tail. And there you are, sir.
I gotta retie this though, because I need to tie the knot.
Do it.
You can't tie the knot for me. That's not allowed.
Aaron, is this a metal tip on your nose cone? Nice.
Thank you. Welcome back.
Come on, UTAD and UBC, make the right decision. Mine is.
Thrust weight of 11.5. Is that normal?
Yes.
Actually, that makes total sense.
It's not high impulsive.
So deliberations between UTAT and UBC and the launch control are still ongoing. I will say, for our part, we have some very tired people here, so.
I have a bearing based on orientation.
Looks like Nico is queuing up some videos to fill the time.
Okay, Simon, do you want to just clean up the area here?
Yeah, sure. We are going to start doing a little bit of cleanup here. I expect that UTAT and UBC will continue to deliberate for a little while. We'll get back to you and we'll keep the cameras live just in case anything happens, but if it does happen that we are scrubbing today, then we would like to be able to be back here bright and early tomorrow morning, and so that means leaving a little bit earlier today. This is day 1 footage.
Okay, audio test. Nice. Hi everyone. Just wanted to let you know we just received word that I believe our fire control support has gone home for the day, which means we're going to be calling the live stream here. Doesn't seem like we'll be likely to have another fire today. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in. All of your support means the world to all the students here that are participating, and us as well, frankly. It really means a lot to see, you know, supporting everyone who's getting involved with launching rockets and the aerospace industry in Canada in general. Doesn't matter if you're just interested in rockets, if you're tuning in because you think it's neat, or you are a member of the team or a family member of someone on one of the teams. All of your support is helping make a difference. So really, thank you everybody for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow bright and early. You all have a good night. Rest up. Drink lots of water. We'll see you.